when the world is sound asleep. Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die. So come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away.
Oh. There we go. Okay. I was wondering what things were going on. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. My name is Nilly Talk. I'm your resident realm watcher and keeper of fate, as well as the concept of entropy. When I am not busy doing my job and or watching the world, I am reading lore and theory crafting, because what else is there to do outside of knowing Fae? Hope you're having a great evening tonight. It is Sunday. We are doing Pathfinder tonight, and oh boy, am I terrified. If you did not watch the last session, which is up on VOD's channel as well as on YouTube as well, we got captured by goblins, and well, we have no idea on our way out of this. I am terrified. Hopefully we don't die. If we do die, well, GG easy, I guess. It was a good run. But, oh, I'm not even showing the music. There we go. I am so sorry, y'all. But how are you all tonight? We have a couple minutes before chat, or before we have to hop into stream. I'm pretty sure my group are fine. They're fine. I'm pretty sure they're fine. Everything's fine. Everything is not fine, y'all. I am terrified. Holy shit. But shall we get into things? I know this is going to be a relatively strange stream for me of all people, especially considering the fact that because I have zero idea what's happening and I've never played Pathfinder in my life before, I'm honestly genuinely terrified, because I didn't think that the goblins would be terrible. I didn't think goblins would be able to like one-shot us and bring us to our knees. Granted, yes, we are at level 1, but you would think this would be an easy mission, but no. 3 crits later and we're like, ah shit, we gotta surrender, my guy. So yeah, I'm terrified, but also excited. Hopefully we can pull some clutch moments and it will all be recorded. I will definitely clip them and put them up onto the channel for you guys as well. But, yeah, let's go hop in with the rest of the group and see what's going on. Woo!
Oh my god!
Hello?
I mean, he lived as he died.
Wait, are you
He shot
streaming?
shit in the air.
Yes,
He is
I am.
definitely streaming.
I am definitely streaming.
Then I retract any statement I was about to make about potential PPK and its
Which verse? I'm
relationship
sorry.
to the subject we were talking about.
I have no idea what y'all were talking about before.
Alright. Is everybody here?
Sí, señor.
So I won't
Yes.
find.
Okay, Marshawn.
Zeko is not in the game, but that's okay.
Hold on. I did not even look at the time.
You got a minute to hurry in.
The quick way to do it, Zeka, is go to the D&D resources and it's pinned.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
have it on my I have it on my bookmarked.
Oh yeah, that works too. Ooh.
Oh my god.
What is going on?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Alright. So, am I doing music or are you doing music, Zeko?
I'm trying to get it. I mean,
Okay.
unless you want to do it, you can do it.
I don't It's up to you. I know you like being the bard.
Good lord. Okay. We are very
All right.
professional D&D streamers, y'all.
Okay, I
No, we're not.
You're
attempted to
the
do a
streamer. We're
thing-
not.
You ain't streaming.
We're not.
I attempted to do a thing in Goblin. Does that read Goblin for y'all?
Nope. Ren, shut the fuck up.
Goblin. Test.
Nope.
Okay, that
Okay.
one
Works
came
for the
up as
GM.
Goblin for the GM.
Yeah.
Do you have yours clicked as Goblin?
Yes. I do.
I have no clue what's wrong with it then. It
Someone stream for
It's-
Barb on
it's fail.
their in Discord.
Barb's watching the stream on
Oh,
He
I don't
just
know.
asked if there was a stream.
yeah.
Oh,
it's
I think Nilly's streaming.
Nilly's streaming it, but Barb's not here, so
Yeah, I don't know if he wanted
Yeah.
to like stay in the voice call and watch the stream through Discord, or if like he wanted to watch the stream through Twitch.
all right. Well, look, I still haven't
let's do
figured out how come I might have to just delete that one and then reinstall it.
Who knows?
But I'm not gonna do it now.
Restore
Yeah,
what?
that's fine. Languages.
Yeah, the weird languages thing.
Ah,
Yeah, the languages isn't working, but that's okay.
we don't need that right
Um,
now. I don't think.
All right. So, last time our group went into went and explored Ashvana a bit. They went around, they met the people. Hold on. Okay. They met the people of the of Ingot This. They went to the open air
Ingot what?
market and the shifting church.
The Bad Vibes Church.
I'm
Ah,
sorry.
yes, the burning church for one of us.
um,
The Church of Booyag.
and they did a little bit of research and a little bit of exploring before they eventually made their way to the Ashvana Guild House. And there they met up with Dominica Sin, who gave them a quest. She said 3 people from the guild had been captured and had sent our group off to do a little bit of reconnaissance and hopefully get them back. In doing so, the group found out that a group of goblins had wandered close to the town and had taken these people out. And thinking, they're just goblins. What's the big deal? Went and rescued them. As they were finishing up their exploration, they met up with the goblin captain and his 2 allies, and were pretty immediately wiped the floor with. Choosing rather to give up than to die, our group surrendered, and that is where our story recommences. You all are tied up. Your gear stripped from you almost immediately. Those of you who are conscious, so everybody but Wanyu, may make a thievery skill check right now to hide a small item on you.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh.
Thievery. Fuck. My dice hate me.
Sweaty pirate hooker.
You said thievery, correct?
Yes, thievery. All right, Chuck, what is an item you would like to try to hide on yourself?
My little set of the alchemy lab components.
So your alchemist tools.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's see. So as you try to sneak this item away, the goblin leader looks at you and says, and he takes them away. Unfortunately, you are unable to hide these from him.
Damn it.
All right. You are all eventually led to a new area. You are led here. Actually, hold on.
Well, they took little Miss Puss Puss.
They took everything from you.
My fish.
You can get your fish back when we're out of here, if we make it out alive.
All right. So, you were all led to this small area here, where eventually you were placed into cages and left there as the goblins begin quietly whispering amongst themselves. Wanyu,
Mm-hmm.
you are unconscious, unaware that you're being moved, and very, very tired. But all of a sudden, you hear the sound of a window being opened, and all of a sudden light shines in and you awaken, and you see your mother. She looks exactly as you remember her. Wild hair, some bones, necklaces around her. She looks younger though, and she kind of gives you a smile and says, "Wake up, Wanyu. It's time to wake up. Half the day's already gone, and your father needs help. What do you do?"
Wanyu will open her eyes and she will look very confused but very groggy and grab her head and just ask, Mom? What's going on? Did I have
Yes,
a
dear.
bad dream?
Probably. It's okay. We all have bad dreams sometimes. Some of the worst dreams can be omens, or can tell us the future, or can show us a new way of thinking. Don't forget. Now,
Can
get
oh,
up. And she kind of claps her hands, and she looks at you as she's waiting for you to get out of bed.
can one Okay, so what I'm gonna do is Wanyu's gonna look down at her hands. Do they look Does she look like how she's supposed to look, or does she look like her younger self?
She looks like her younger self right now. She looks like how she would remember herself at this point in time.
What the hell? Okay, so she's gonna get up and just follow. And just still be really groggy and confused. And just think about everything that's been going on.
All right.
Like, I guess the dream that she had.
Yeah. And eventually, your mother leads you out into the kitchen. She pours you a cup of tea, hands it to you, and you drink it, and it tastes like tea. It tastes normal. And eventually, it's almost as if a glitch goes on, and all of a sudden the tea is gone, and your mother says, "Okay, it's time to go help your father. Go pick the herbs. He'll be out in the garden."
Okay. Vanya's just gonna do as the mom says.
So Wanyu heads outside, and it's a beautiful day out. The sun is shining, and all of a sudden you see your father there, bent down, picking up the grass, picking up some weeds and tending to a garden. And he looks back at you and says, "Wanyu, I see you finally decided to get up, darling."
Yeah. I had this really weird dream that I was going somewhere with different people, and you were not supposed to be alive either.
Interesting. Well, darling, you know what your mother says about dreams.
Yeah, that it could be a different way of thinking or whatever. So I'm just gonna do as the dad says. She was very obedient to her parents.
And as you start picking up the weeds, you kind of feel the world around you kind of glitch a bit, and your father also says, and all of a sudden, you have a basket full of herbs and other items ready to go to bring to your mother, and your father kind of looks at you and asks you, "Now, on you, what do we do after we've taken? Do you remember?"
After we've taken what?
Well, after we've taken from the earth.
We say thank you, right?
Of course, not just that, but we have to give back too.
Yes.
And then you see your father reach into his
Be like, just
pouch, pull out some seeds, and starts
there we go. Just making sure that
tossing
the
them
audio
back
works.
into the garden.
Be like,
and
we started. We're still terrified. Oh boy, war.
And all of a sudden, the world kind of goes black. Storm clouds kind of come over everything, and you hear a voice deep in your head say, "Or you could always just take, darling, forever and ever, and never give back." And then you see a set of red eyes staring at you from this darkness as the world around you starts to disappear. "Just take." And at that, you wake up, and all of a sudden, you are in a cage, trapped with your companions, as you remember.
Vanya's gonna just sit up and grab her head, and she's just gonna like mutter on her breath. She's gonna be like, "I knew it." and just sigh. Where and then she's gonna look at her companions and ask what happened? Where are we? What's going on?
Oh, cool. You're awake.
Glad to know
Yeah.
you live.
Things didn't go according to plan because of these jackasses, and he is going to casually flip off the goblins in front of him.
Long story short, dear, we attempted to fight and it did not go well.
Mostly because of that one, and he's going to point to the commander.
So instead of dying, we decided to surrender in the case of, it's better to live another day than die at unknown.
I'm naked.
That's true. Especially in the
Yeah.
hands of goblins.
Yeah,
No thanks.
exactly. That's probably the most humiliating way to die if you think about it.
That is true.
No, the most humiliating way to die is, you know what? I don't think that's top
No.
right.
Yeah, that's not really important, Chuck.
At
You
that,
said these guys were. Oh no, never mind.
yeah, at that, they begin like you can notice that they're talking amongst themselves. They're not really paying you any mind. They are talking in Goblin, so the only one who would be able to understand them is Chuck.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I try to listen in to see what it is that they're saying?
Oh yeah, they're not being quiet about it. They are talking amongst themselves, but they are just loudly speaking.
So normal goblin volume.
Yeah, just basically normal Goblin volume, and they think they're being quiet. And they're like, "All right, so change of plans. We'll take 4 instead of 3. After you 2 ate the last one, and then we'll bring these to Bendigo, and we'll be greatly rewarded. The trailer or the warg should be here soon. We'll hook them up, and then we'll take all 4 of them together to Lord Bendigo." And the other 2 are like, yeah, Lord Bendigo. We're ready to go.
I'm gonna look back at the group and be like, they're gonna try to take us to Bandingo with wargs. So, if anyone's got a plan,
Well, it would help if we could get the ropes off. I'm tied pretty tight.
Oh, are we all
Did
tied up?
anybody?
Yeah.
You guys are not like, you guys are tied up. You're actually tied up quite loosely, but
Oh.
you are tied up. You're just also in a cage.
What role would it be?
I mean, I'm really
to cut the
large.
ropes?
Can I try to see like around my belt? Do I have Roberto with me?
So Roberto is not currently with you.
Can I try to see do perception and see where he is?
Sure, roll a perception check for me.
I forgot how to do this. Deception. Oh, perception. No, that's initiative. Where was it?
Should be
So
in-
perception is where was it again? That's a good.
underneath of armor class.
Yeah, underneath armor class. Just normal.
Oh yeah.
roll.
Armor class. Oh,
Yeah, just
yeah.
click
Thank
the
you.
roll dice.
Thank you. Sorry.
All good.
Okay.
Ah, damn it.
So you look around, and at first glance, you don't see Roberto anywhere. But you can feel him close by. He is your familiar after all, so you just can't quite pinpoint where he is at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What role was
So,
you? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, what are my hands tied or my paws, if you will?
So everyone is tied up right now, and in order to get out, you would need to perform a thievery check against what they tied you up against.
Okay, I'm gonna just start trying to like wiggle very non-discreetly as I try and slip one of the ropes to get the rest of them to fall off.
Can we all try that? Can we all try to do the thievery check?
Yeah.
Yep, you can try to get out of it with the thievery check.
Okay.
While they're doing that, can I try to distract them as a way of like giving a help action to everyone else?
Yes.
Okay, what would I do to create a distraction?
So in order to create a distraction, Chuck, I need you to roll
These fucking dice hate me, chat.
a
I swear to
performance
God,
check
this is the
or
second
a
low ass roll I
deception
rolled
check
tonight.
in
What
order
is these
to
dice?
attempt to get them
What
to
are these dice?
sort of pay attention to something else.
Okay, well, I'm going to. Both suck for me, so I'm going to try to perform, and Chuck is going to loudly sing how much Bendago sucks as a booyog.
All right. So they do look at you, and you have aided your companions. So Wanyu and Syl both managed to get their hands free. Unfortunately, Hiromi is still trapped
You
by.
guys hate me tonight.
It was not a really high check. At that, Chuck, this guy comes over and says, "Well, Bendigo managed to let us capture you, so your booyog kind of sucks too."
Well, my booyog come and go like flame. Sometimes bright bird, big, sometimes bright low. Killed everyone else, so flame eat out. But I suggest you give me to booyog quick. And Chuck just smiles before he spits in his face.
Boo.
The goblin just kind of wipes it away, gives you the middle finger, and then walks back to his friends and says, "Let's go. We'll go check cart. Wargs should be here in next few days." And they just disappear and head away from you guys. And you are now left alone.
And with that, Chuck is going to do thievery to get out of his bonds.
All right.
Yeah.
Oof.
Unfortunately, Chuck does not get out of his bonds. So the only ones free right now are Syl and Wanyu.
Welcome to the Low Dice Club.
So.
But Wanyu,
Mhm.
sorry, you notice chests start shaking and going back and forth all of a sudden.
Oh yes. So I like yell. Well, I don't yell because I don't want. But I speak. Vanya speaks in like a lower tone. Roberto, is that you?
Boss, I can't get out. You never taught me how to open a treasure chest.
God damn it.
Do you know which? I got my hands free. I slipped the ropes, so I might be able to pry this open and get out. I don't want to make too much noise.
Well, we don't know how long they're gonna be gone. I'd say just
Yeah.
try it right now.
And if you try to
Okay.
open, but if you try to break the cage, you might make noise.
Yeah. Is there a lock on the outside of these cages that we can see?
Yeah, so there is a lock on the cages. It looks fairly sturdy, to be honest with you. Not quite like the one in the camp that you guys were in before.
Okay.
It seems that they've decided that you're a little more dangerous than the other people were.
What's the material that's on the chest that Roberto is in?
So like, what is the chest made out of?
Yeah, does it look like sturdy? Does it look flimsy?
So it looks fairly sturdy. It looks like it's made out of it's made out of wood.
Mm.
Okay. So what I'm thinking, if it's possible,
All right, I'm listening.
I was thinking about doing, since he's inside of of a of a chest or whatever. And I want to consult with the rest too. Do you guys think it would be smart to do spell delivery to Roberto and have him do needle darts inside of the chest to see if he can break
Break it open?
Yeah,
the lock from the inside?
I don't think I can get this. I don't think I can get it open with brute force. So I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. Because if you can get
Well,
Roberto
I
to do it
was
at the very least, we'd have an extra pair of hands, I guess?
well, I was gonna
Both.
ask, is the chest latched down or is it just like stuck at the top?
So the chest appears to be latched. They don't appear to have locks on them. It appears that whatever locks were on these chests were moved.
Mm.
Okay, I don't know how finesse Roberto is, but I'd rather you save that spell for when he has to nuke someone else.
It's a cantrip.
As a cantrip.
It's
Yep.
a cantrip, yeah.
I mean, in that case, then it'll probably make some noise if it like bursts open, but sure, go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do spell delivery towards Roberto and I'm gonna tell him, okay, Roberto, try to be really like quiet and try to do needle darts towards the lock.
And Roberto says, boss,
Yes.
in order for me to do that, you need to have touched me beforehand.
Oh, shit. You were
right.
out. You were
You're
out
losing
the
your
entire
space.
time.
It says here, if you're releasing your space, you can hold on.
In your space.
Oh, it has to be like directly right
Yes.
next to me.
He is
Yes.
not in your space. Mm.
I'm gonna.
However, boss.
Yes.
Can I suggest another one of your spells?
Sure.
Take a look at some of the spells that are lower down on your list.
Oh, he said that? Wow, I didn't know Roberto had one.
Just think of the spells. Just think of the spells that our patron gave us.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, Patron's Puppet. Right?
That one or the other one, Spirit Object.
You think
To
she's-
bring the chest to me so I can see if I can open it since my hands are
That's up to you,
free.
but it is an option.
Okay. Commercially allowed. Okay, I'm gonna try to do Spirit Object because Patron's Puppet wouldn't let me have him do a spell, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm sorry,
Are
I'm
you-
still learning how to play this class.
That's okay.
You're fine.
That's why I offered as Roberto to kind of give you a little hint.
Alright, so
Well
I'm
played.
gonna cast Spirit Object on the chest and have him move towards me.
All right. So you guys watch as Wanyu kind of moves her hands and does a little spell, and all of a sudden this chest springs 4 legs. Are they chicken legs?
Yes,
Or what
chicken
kind
legs.
of legs are they?
They're gonna be
Well, they need to be like buff legs.
Or are they like frog legs maybe?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, keeping it a frog theme.
Let's go.
Yes, frog legs.
All right. So you just see this chest grow frog legs, and you just
Amazing.
watch as the chest starts hopping towards Wanyu.
Chuck
And
just
all-
watches it happen and he goes, "Neat trick."
What the fuck?
Chuck, did you give me more of that leaf stuff?
Nope, that is not me. And
Okay.
GM, is it okay if I try another thievery check
Oh
again?
yes, absolutely. You and Hiromi may attempt another thievery check.
Please. I beg.
Damn it.
For the love of...
Oh, you mother.
All right, so Hiromi is
no.
out. She manages to escape
Oh, okay. Good.
the ropes as well,
Oh my God.
and now has her hands free as this treasure chest has just hopped in front of Wanyu.
They made extra sure that I couldn't do anything.
They really didn't like you and how you insulted their booyog.
Well, obviously, only one booyog is best booyog, and that's mine.
Chuck, I don't think this is the time.
It's
So-
always the time. You only live once.
Okay, fair. Can we save that till we're back in Ashvana? In an inn, eating fish? Thank you.
All right.
I was
Go.
thinking, is
Yup.
it possible, since I'm not very strong, because I still have movement with that chest, right?
Yeah, you can. That chest is now, so long as you're concentrating, that chest is now under your direct control. It is legitimately like a familiar to you.
Can you tell it to
Okay.
open its mouth so you can reach inside?
So remember that the
so I don't
chest
have
is
to break it.
the chest is not it's not locked.
Okay.
It's only latched closed. So you know when you a chest usually has a latch that goes over a small little metal piece, and then through that the lock goes so that the latch can't come off. But there is no lock on it, so you can just pull open the chest. It's easy.
All right. So I'm gonna put my hands through the bars. I'm gonna tap the little chest like a little pet, like you know when you have a dog, a big dog, and you like pat it. And then I'm gonna open it.
And
I'm gonna-
you open up the chest, and the inside almost looks wet a little bit, like the inside of a mouth.
Mhm.
You.
And there is Roberto, and he's like, "Hey, good thinking, boss."
That was all you, buddy. So I just grab him, like with just my pointer finger and my thumb, because he's probably also wet. Like grab him by the leg.
And you see inside of the chest all of your equipment and all of your rations and everything like that.
Is that only mine?
It's only your stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab everything back,
Okay.
and I'm going to order. I'm gonna be like, okay, little buddy, you can go back to your place, to the little chest.
And he like moves back to his little place afterwards.
Oh my
Does
God.
the chest only have legs? Well, yeah, because is it possible for me to tell it to open the other chests?
It only happens to have legs, unfortunately. It does not have arms or anything like that.
All
right.
Can I feel if my necklace is still on me?
So your necklace would be still on you. Yep.
Okay, excellent. In that case, I'm going to like tap it twice and basically say, and basically like kind of whisper to myself and be like, "Chi-chan, time to come out." And my star orb will basically take form from my necklace.
All right. So you guys
Oh, that's
see
great.
as all of the sudden a little orb comes out of Hiromi's necklace, and there is now a tiny floating orb around her.
I'm gonna be like, and I'll probably send it out and be like, "Can you try and undo the lock? Not break it, just like I guess lock pick it, or at least- or try. I don't know how. It's an orb of magic."
Sure, it can give it a try. I don't see why not.
Mhm.
So you watch as the little star orb like goes and wraps around the lock, but unfortunately it does not open.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to get out of the rope again.
All right, go ahead, Chuck. You do in fact get out of the rope this time.
Yay! I have a question. In the cage I'm sitting in, are there bones or anything?
No, there are not any bones, surprisingly.
Oh shit!
Wanya,
Yes. What's
can
up,
you
Phil?
get Roberto to open a lock by chance?
Yes, I wanted to do that
Is
next.
he
I wanted to wait everyone to finish.
all right?
Yeah, that's a good idea, Phil. So I'm gonna talk to Roberto and be like, Roberto, is it possible? Let me check my items. Hold on, because I already have everything back, right?
Yeah, you
Yep.
have everything back.
Storage. All right. So I'm going to ask Roberto if he can come out and try to pick on my lock, or should I? Oh, I'm gonna try to command it to do what I tried to do earlier. Would that spell be loud or no?
Which
Because it's just
spell?
needles. It's just needles that are like.
They're just needles. They're just tiny little needles.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell him to
Wait,
be very. Oh,
look,
go
are
ahead.
they? Sorry, are they magic needles?
No, they're made out of metal that I carry with me.
Got it. Okay.
So if that doesn't work, maybe I can pick one of them and try to unlock myself from the inside.
Okay, so you're gonna try to use one of your little needles from your needle dart to instead lockpick the lock.
Yeah, I wanted to try first to see if Roberto can try to use the needles from the outside to break the lock from the outside. And if that doesn't work, pick one of the needles.
All right. So Roberto kind of is like, all right, boss, stand off to the side, get away from the lock. I don't know if I can hit this. And then you just watch him after you transfer the spell into him. You just watch him hop off, stand about 5 feet back. He stands right about here, and he's just like, all right, feel the needles, be the needles.
You can do it, Roberto.
We believe
And
in
he
you.
just kind of looks, and well, let's just see what happens here.
Oh boy.
Please don't hit me.
You kind of watch as he shoots these needles out, and they kind of go a little bit all over the place, and only like 2 of them hit the little lock, and the rest are kind of like sticking into the wood around you, and like none of them hit you, but like he just kind of like sheepishly like gives you a smile, and there's only like 3 needles left, and they kind of like give him like, he tries to use the coins to smile, but instead he's got like tiny little needles, so he looks a little devilish instead.
I love that. Like that little kid from Junji Ito.
Oh my god, yes.
Like Suichi.
Sweet.
Oh, I love that. So I'm gonna
Terrifying.
go ahead and grab one of the needles. How many needles did you say we have left that are on the floor?
Oh, there's a few needles on the floor. There's a few stuck inside of the wood. You can just grab a needle pretty easily.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab a needle and I'm gonna grab 3 more and ask Roberto to give each one in the party one so they can also try to see if they can lockpick with them, if that's possible.
All right. Got it, boss. I'm on it. And you watch as he just kind of hops over to Chuck. He's like, "Here, take this needle." Wanyu says to try to unlock your cage with it.
All right, will do. And as I go, I have a question. Can
Yeah.
I use my engineering lore to assist me in lockpicking?
No. I know you want to, but unfortunately, no.
But I mean, You saw my logic in it, right?
I do see your logic in it.
Still no.
I do see your logic in it, but I'm still unfortunately going to say no.
Okay, that's fair. All right, so thievery.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. Chuck easily, even with his little disadvantage at it not being a lockpick and him being untrained in lockpicking, he like
I just take
somehow
the needle, I shoves it into the lock, the entire cylinder pops out, and I just undo the lock.
Exactly. You do use your engineering skills.
Man, I'm no longer looking for mechanism, just taking the whole thing with me.
So then Roberto comes over to Sil. He's like, here, and he opens his mouth and shows you one of the needles, and he's just like, take this needle out of my mouth and use it.
Looks really sharp.
It's fine. You're gonna be okay.
Okay, so like very gingerly grabs the needle,
and then just as your hand is about to leave, Roberto slowly closes his mouth around your hand, and he's like, "Thank you," and then he leaves.
It felt really warm.
It's okay. We're friends now. That's how I make friends.
Okay. Well, thank you. I don't know how to pick locks.
Give it a try. You'll figure it out.
Okay,
you figure it out, leave.
So, I also just jammed the needle into the lock. I pull the lock up to see if I can see it, and I just this isn't gonna end well.
All right, try a thievery check.
Dear God.
Rock also just jams it into the lock, and the lock just kind of comes undone. And then Roberto's like, good job, I knew you could do it. And then he looks at Hiromi and he's like, hi, I see you have a friend as well.
Yes.
When the time is right, can I meet your friend a little bit, like in private? You know, maybe we could go out to a pond somewhere.
Chuck! Why are you?
Why? Don't be decent.
I'm sorry, not Chuck. I'm sorry. Fucking Roberto.
You're yelling at the rock.
They're both small and green. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh my
god. Wish I hadn't heard that.
And he's just like right. Sorry, not the time. Here you go. This is a gift from Wanyu. She says to use it to open the lock. I'm afraid to go back now, but I kind of gotta. And he just kind of hops off, and it returns to Wanyu.
We need to get our stuff, and we need to get the hell out of here right now.
Okay, so it's
I'm gonna slowly open the door to the cage.
I think it's best if you stay in the cage until we know that we're all able to be out, right?
Oh.
I hate my dice.
Hiromi is still stuck inside. Wanyu, would you like to try a thievery check?
Yes.
I can just hear Chi-chan on my shoulder, just like, man, you suck at this.
It might be faster. Ooh.
All right, Wanyu is also free, fairly easily.
Hiromi, you're trying to be too delicate with it. You just have to jam the needle in the lock. It's worked for all three of us.
Listen, I'm a people person, not a pick my lock out of the way person.
I don't pick locks. I normally blow them up.
Fine. Can I try to be stealthy and go into her cage and try to open it for her?
You absolutely can attempt to do that. Roll a stealth check for me, please.
Oh, please. I have a train. Come on. Give me something good.
No mames, no mames, no mames, no mames.
Is it good?
You are stealthed.
Yes.
Nice.
can't grab myself.
You can't grab yourself.
No. it
Oh,
won't
hey
let
now.
me.
Are
Yeah,
you?
the game is paused.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Did you not pause the
Okay.
game?
Okay, now try.
Okay,
There you
now.
go.
There we go.
Okay, I'm gonna try to thievery, right?
Yes, thievery.
Oh my god.
I told you.
Hey, boss. Maybe next time we're in town, we should pick up some like lockpicking
Lockpicks.
tools.
Yeah, I know. I always carry them with me. I don't know what happened.
I mean,
Do you not have any right now?
No, I thought I did.
no,
That's
she does
weird.
not.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
weird.
And knowing Wanya,
Uh,
she would have had some, but I
Yeah.
just forgot. Can I try again?
Oh yeah, you can keep trying. None of you have critically failed yet.
Just give it time.
Wanyu finally just boom smashes the needle into the lock, and it just kind of breaks, and it is also opened.
Okay.
For such sturdy locks, they're incredibly flimsy once you put enough brute force behind it.
I know. So
Can we?
I'm assuming.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Sil.
No. I just. I don't like it when my scars are showing. So can we just get our stuff and go? Like,
Yes.
I don't want to be here
As much as I
anymore.
want to kill these things, I think we're not in a position to kill them.
Yeah, we
Not
need
Unless-
to plan first.
Hold on.
Unless we get the drop on them.
Hold on. So my star orb can move at least in a certain form, and I haven't picked a form yet. Is it possible to send my star orb out to like do some reconnaissance? She can speak back
Yeah.
to me, so
Yeah, you can absolutely send them off to do some reconnaissance.
awesome, perfect. I'll do that then. She'll take the form of like a just like average garden bird, I guess, like crow or whatever, and just fly around, and I'll tell her, if you see anything, come back. Just do a quick scope around.
Sure. So, clouds begin rolling into the sky as your star orb flies off. And
That's cool.
slowly
Oh, that's so cool.
she starts doing circles. She starts looking around, and you hear. Hold on, let me just check. All right, you hear her call back to you twice in response to her saying there's no one around that she can see
Okay.
as she starts flying back.
So the coast seems to be completely clear. We can probably just run and go.
Hey,
All right, so sign on me.
and Chuck is going to start going, but he's going to be a bit, careful while doing it.
I'm gonna check the other chest next to Wanyu's stuff to see if my stuff is in there first.
So that is
Yes.
absolutely your stuff.
Awesome.
Can I check in this tent?
You can check in the tents.
I check here.
Oh, that's not my gear.
So
That's also not my gear.
yes, yours should be. Oh, sorry, that is not your gear, Hiromi. That is Sil's gear. The other your gear is over by Chuck. So while everybody is getting their gear, Wanyu, please make a perception check for me.
Well, how do I?
I'll start adding it to your stuff. So you see a bunch of you see a pillow, some blankets, a bunch of bones on the ground, some detritus and like other stuff. It's just overall kind of a gross a gross little tent. There does not seem to be anything of note in it.
Ugh, disgusting. I was thinking about rummaging through it and just destroying it, but it's already
Kind of disgusting.
destroyed. Yeah, I'm not putting my hands on that.
Oh, little Miss Puss Puss. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're so okay. You're
Can I take
okay.
this one?
So that one is also filled with detritus and debris. It looks even worse than the last one.
Good
God, it
lord.
reeks in here.
You would think.
Blech.
You would think that for some people, for relatively well put together goblins, they'd have, well, better habits.
They're
We don't.
goblins.
We don't.
And you're checking the last one?
Sure.
Okay. Take one more perception check for me.
Hey, how am I encumbered?
Goodness.
Because you have too much stuff. Put some
You
of
have
it in your
to.
backpack.
Yeah, put
You
some
have
stuff
to
in your
stow
backpack.
everything.
Me.
So this one looks surprisingly cleaner. Still smells. There's still stuff on the ground. But this one looks surprisingly cleaner. This one looks like the leader's bunk.
I'm gonna call out to everyone. Be like, hey guys, I think I found the leader's tent. I don't know if you
Look
think
through it.
there's. Yeah.
Yeah, Chuck is gonna come in here and take a look around.
All right. Chuck, being a goblin, does not need to make a perception check or anything quite like that. Chuck quickly takes a look around, and being goblin knows where goblins usually hide things, and that is under their pillows. It is the safest place because it's right underneath your head. Unless your head is shaped like a football.
And that is why he sleeps underneath the bed. No one expects a goblin to jump out from underneath.
Oh my god.
But quickly, you see a piece of paper, and quickly take a look at it. It is written in Goblin, and it says, Lord Bendigo has grown dangerous. He has begun to eat my own men. I require more sacrifices to bring to his altar to the south. Perhaps he will be more amendable then.
Did you find anything interesting, Chuck?
Yeah, I did. Apparently, he's been offering things to Bendigo for a while, but it started to eat its own tribe. I'm starting to think this isn't a booyog. This is something else.
Okay. I'm confused.
Well, even then, we probably shouldn't get too deep into it. Not after what happened the last time we got into a fight. I say we go back to Ashvana and report this at the very least. After all, we've already done our job.
Yeah, I need a doctor or a healer. I need something.
Both you and Wanya need someone to look
Yeah,
after both. Yes.
We need to not stay here.
So I just want to double check. Bendigo is south of the current goblin camp.
Bendigo is south of the current goblin camp.
Okay, cool.
So. Oh, I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
No,
I'm sorry.
No, your phone's echo. Or on you. But I'm gonna say while they're doing that, Chuck wants to just do a double check with the other two things to see if they've got anything hidden, like any potions or anything.
So he quickly checks them over, and no, they don't got anything.
Okay.
So I was
GM,
thinking, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm confused because I don't know how to fix my encumbered, and I can't seem to drop anything. Or
I'll fix it. I'll fix it up for you.
I just don't know why I don't have the ability to
Because you didn't wear your
anything.
armor. That's why. So
put
you
my
click
armor
on
on.
the you click your
Oh.
you click your so
A little
When
shirt
you-
icon.
a little shirt icon, it'll bring you down and it'll allow you to wear your armor. It's the same thing with your weapons. Your weapons are
Right,
now
but
not being carried.
I'm clicking the armor icon, and it's not doing anything.
Weird.
It's like I don't have right. So that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't have the ability to really modify anything in my inventory.
All right, well, let me check.
Thank you.
Figure ownership. Okay, well, I mean, it says you're the owner, so you should be able to do it.
So we have Shin in our party.
That's weird. Okay.
The party list that says that we have Shin.
Why do we have
Oh,
Richie's bird?
I'm sorry.
It's all good. I just noticed it out of nowhere.
All right, can you do stuff now, Vox?
Nope, I can't equip my swords.
Right.
Oh, there we go. No, is that you?
I got him. We'll fix it. So long as you can
Okay.
roll dice, we'll fix it later.
Okay. Fair. That's Boogie.
Yeah.
So if we leave, we're gonna be pretty weak. Should we
get into a
try to
fight.
heal first? Should we take a small rest here inside the cages, or maybe we can wait for them to get here, or maybe do like a surprise attack?
Well,
Oh, I mean, the Goblin Commander himself is fairly tanky. He's very sturdy with a AC of, I think it was 18, and I know his hit points is upwards of 18.
yeah, we're better.
I don't know
off
what the
sneaking
other
out.
two are, so as much as I would like to kill them, we're not in a state to do that right now.
Alright, so I'll take my elixir then.
It's probably for the best, yeah.
All right.
Wait, how is Still, do you have any way to heal yourself?
No,
No,
that's why.
I have an
No, I
extra
don't.
elixir if you need it.
Well, I don't have any other. I didn't get any elixirs. I didn't think I was gonna get cut down.
All right, just take my extra elixir, and be careful from now on, okay? This is probably the last time I
Well,
ever do something.
I'll pay you back for it.
All right. Syl is healed up. 5.
No, that's
no,
me.
that's Wanya.
Oh, that's Wanyu. Never mind.
I only have six hit points.
That's better than me. I'm rocking with 1.
You also need healing?
Everyone
we're
needs
not
healing.
We're not in a position to fight right now.
Yeah,
We need
why
to
didn't
run.
Okay, alright.
I used my quick alchemy to bring Syl up. That's why he's not unconscious right now.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess we're escaping then. No.
The
No
only
rest.
way we could kill them, Zeko or Manu, here's the problem. If we were to sit back in the cages right now, they'd see us fully equipped and know something's wrong.
Yeah.
True.
We're better off just escaping right now before they come back.
The
Alright, let's
only
go
thing that we could do is hide in the trees and try to do a surprise ambush on them.
And even then.
And even then, we would have to take out the 2 mages and then the commander, and we don't even know if they're the only ones right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go then.
All
All right, we are going to try to escape.
I'm gonna send.
All right.
I'll send Chi-chan in the sky again to try and lead us out.
All right.
And Chuck is going to find an extra long stick to scout for pitfall traps.
Ah, yes, the accursed pitfall traps.
All right. So, as you all head out, Chi-chan is in the air. Roberto is secured upon as a strap purse on you again, Wanyu, and you guys begin heading out of the forest in a hurry, quickly darting off as quick as you can. Boom. Eventually, you guys make it out safely and have made it here. To the world of to the world map.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean it's what, about a day and a half journey to Ashravana, right?
Roughly.
Yep.
Yeah. We're gonna.
I mean, might as well just try to get back to Ashravana as quick as we can.
Yeah, we need to see what happened with the
Maybe.
prisoners that we were supposed to get, right?
Think we can head back.
We
to
told him
the
to get the
old man?
fuck out.
Okay.
Maybe we can go and check on to see if they actually found the old man, the old farmer man.
I mean, sure. At the very least, maybe he'll give us some kind of stuff, and if the goblins try to come back out, maybe we'll have backup.
Mm-hmm. So we're on.
All right.
Yep, let's go.
All right. So, you guys quickly head out back to the old man's place and arrive as night is falling.
That's cool.
You arrive in a small place, and you can still see the rocking chair outside, but it doesn't look like there's anybody sitting in it at the moment. You can see lights on in the farmhouse down the road.
All right. So hopefully he's still awake. I'm going to walk up and knock gently on the door.
You knock gently on the door, and the door opens, and there's an old man there. And he kind of looks at you. He's like, "Hey, I remember you guys.
I'm
Oh
glad.
my God, you do not look good. Please
Yeah, I
come in,
think I'm
come in."
bleeding. Thank you.
Thank you.
And he brings you inside the house. He quickly takes a look at you. He's like, "I got some food cooking on the. I got a stew cooking on the in the fire." And you see a small fireplace, and there's a stew boiling in it. And he quickly comes over and hands out a few bowls. He says, "Here, eat up. You guys look like you've had a rough day."
By chance, you see 2 other people come this way?
Yeah, earlier in the day, I did.
Did they make it back to Ashvana safely?
I'm
Do you
guessing
know?
so. Probably.
Okay.
They looked well armored. So, and these roads are pretty safe.
Whew.
Well, pretty safe. Not completely safe, but pretty safe. You won't find an owlbear out here. Let's say that. And he kind of gives you a little. He sort of laughs. Says, "Please eat up. I'll be right back." And you hear as he goes into a back room and he starts moving things around. And he says, "I know my wife had one of those around here somewhere." Where?
Duck just takes whatever thing of food he was given, opens his mouth, and just slides it in like he's a garbage disposal.
Syl also, just like in one gulp, just pours the entire bowl down his mouth. That's hotter than I thought it would be.
Why would you down the
That was
whole
good.
bowl?
Oh, that was really good. I don't know if it's because I'm half dead or. Wow, that was tasty.
He's just hungry. He needs to eat.
He should at least have some manners when he eats.
I almost died for the second time. I'm just gonna take food where I can get it, okay?
The old man comes out and he's got a little kit with him and he opens it up and he's like, "All right, well, my ex-wife used to be a healer before she passed on." And he says, "Let's see if I can patch you up." And he is not very good at this, but he is going to attempt to.
And hold on. Wait a minute. Hold it. Yeah, I'm actually trained in medicine. Can I attempt to help him?
Oh, you're trained in medicine? All right, go
Yes.
ahead and roll a medicine check instead. He's like, "Oh, you're trained. Okay, good." Whew. And he tosses it over to you. So who are you attempting to heal up?
Right now I'm going to patch up. I'm gonna patch up Syl because he's wounded right now.
All right, so you patch up Syl, pretty nicely.
Oh, well, it's gonna leave a scar. That's okay though. That's just another one.
I believe it is 1d8. For
It's been 10 minutes.
Use do R1d8.
yeah. Right. So you heal Syl up for 6 damage.
Does that remove the wounded?
No, the wounded is removed when you sleep.
Okay.
All right. Other than myself, who else is severely injured?
Me,
Come on,
please.
All right. I'm gonna do another medicine check for Wanyu. Or does that kit only last for one person?
No, it is a continuous kit.
Okay.
Wow.
So oh, sorry, the wounded condition is actually removed. And you also heal them for 2d8, not 1d8.
Oh, okay. So let's just add that 3 to Syl's thing, so that's 9.
All right. And Wanyu is healed for 6, which is better than nothing.
It is.
Oh.
All right,
Thank-
now to
thank you,
finally
Chuck.
get off of 1 HP.
Please.
Chuck
Yes.
cannot heal himself. You cannot treat your own wounds.
Damn it. Okay.
Oh.
Hiromi, get over here. Let's
Fine.
give you some HP.
I mean,
Assuming I don't fail.
It's not a lot that I need. I'll be fine.
Too bad.
All right. You heal up Hiromi. Also for 6, I believe, right?
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
Hiromi is full.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, does anybody else have medicine?
I'm untrained.
I only
Yeah.
have
Zero.
I have
All right.
-1.
Oh,
So-
I have a +2. I'm like the best bet.
No. So you need to be trained in it.
Yeah, but I'm untrained.
Yeah. So,
Boy, howdy, I missed my call as fucking Doc.
oh no.
Oh no.
So
Old man just comes up, stabs me from behind.
the old man, he comes over and he's like, let me give you a hand.
Oh, no.
Let me help you out.
Oh no.
And he kind of twists something, and all of a sudden Chuck is unconscious for the rest of the night. And does not heal any hit points.
Did you just kill our friend?
No, I may have. I'm not used to working on goblins.
Sorry, I'm just double checking. Did I drop to 0 or am I still
Yes.
at 1 HP?
No, you dropped to 0.
Okay.
And then but easily stabilized, and you're just out for the night.
Good God. It's like that Kung Fu Panda's pressure point scene.
Yes!
The wrong one and he's gone.
But you do get a full night's rest, Chuck. So you can do a full night, a good rest. And the old man comes over and he's like, "Look, I can offer you a safe place to sleep for the night. We'll just put your goblin here on the couch."
Yeah, we kind of have to accept now that you knocked him down.
We're going to accept it regardless. It's rather dangerous for us to be out at night.
I apologize. I did not mean to put the man out. But you're welcome to stay. Please. And he kind of opens the door. He's to another room. He's like, "This was my son's room. Unfortunately, he too passed away."
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
How
No
tragic.
big deal.
Why don't we put Chuck in? There?
Probably.
Oh no. Okay, sure, yeah. There's also 2 couches outside, and unfortunately a rug. But I can get you some blankets. They'll be just
I'll
rags,
sleep on the rug.
But all right. And with that, he kind of goes into a room. He comes out and he brings you a whole bunch of blankets and sets Chuck up on the bed and wishes you all a good night as he closes the door. Yeah. What do you guys do?
Is it the next day yet now, or is it still?
Yeah, if everybody is just gonna go to sleep, go ahead. You can hit your little sleep icon.
I was gonna tarot read for a hot sec.
Okay.
All right.
Had to fist fight my cards to get out of the box.
Wait, we don't get heal max XP for resting?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh.
You only,
Pathfinder.
I think we only heal like what, double our current level? Or something like that?
And you only heal your current level.
Oh, so it's only 1 HP. Oh fuck.
Gotcha.
So it's the rest for the night button, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a little bed,
I
right?
can't.
A little bed.
Little bed.
Little bed.
All right. Hold on.
Alright.
I'm going to
There we go. Wait, what?
Can you do things or not?
Yeah, no, I think I figured it out. I had it popped out into a separate window, and it seemed to not like that. So
all right.
I figured it out. But why did I get 3?
Because it's your HP plus your Constitution modifier. You have more
Yeah.
Constitution
Okay.
than those who don't have any Constitution at all. You can hit your daily preparations to do your daily preparations, such as selecting new spells for the day. As you all take a good night's rest.
I have fish.
Syl is awoken and gets a bunch of it has some fish in the morning.
Some smoked fish.
All right. During the night, the old man came over and treated Chuck. Chuck, you gain 2 hit points. The man rolled minimum.
Yeah, well, I'm about to do something I really don't want to do, but I have no choice. I have to trade out bombs for life.
Oh.
Not for the day. It's okay. You guys are headed back to Ashvana. There shouldn't be any reason for you to get into a fight, right?
There shouldn't, but regardless of the chat, but regardless of the fact, Chuck, as soon as you see Chuck wake up, you see him go over and just grab the old man's like a medium-sized cauldron, and taking his bottles and stuff, he just starts to do a bunch of them inside of the pot, and I am going to start spamming these out. So
Oh my god.
that's 6.
Is he doing this in the living room? Is he
Yeah.
the one that wakes us up?
Yeah, probably. Absolutely.
That's
Chuck is the one that wakes
5.
you up. You smell something a little bit off.
Smells
One,
burnt. What the hell?
you grew up around people who kind of make medicines, kind of like Chuck does.
Mhm.
But these medicines smell a little bit off. But they seem to be doing the trick, so you don't really have anything to comment with. Or
Okay.
on.
I'll go ahead and I guess stand next to him and just look, holding my chin with my finger.
The thing is that after he did all that stuff, he just took the pot and just started to gulp it, and he got about partway through before he felt healthy enough, and he just looks at Wanya and was like, "You want some?"
Sure. Why not?
All right. Go ahead and heal another 3 hit points. Are you going to be drinking the last of it?
If
Nope.
you'd let me, unless you want someone else.
I mean that.
Yeah.
All right. There's a tiny bit left. You heal 1 more hit point. Anyone else want the last bit?
It
No.
smells like. No, I'm good.
All right. You can finish it.
You guys should try. No, it's fine. You guys should try it. Trust me. I grew up around people that made medicine, and this is definitely medicine. A little different, but
I don't.
it will help.
I don't need any.
Phil
healing
takes
right
it
now,
reluctantly.
Nice.
Hey, you
Scylla's healed 5 more health, or 6.
Whoa.
6.
6.
It's better, but I feel good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See Syl sort of like stretch a little bit. Oh, I'm back.
It's a different version of what some humans I ended up meeting called jambalaya. I don't know if it's the right
I've never heard
version,
that before,
but it
but
works.
Oh yeah. A little spicy.
And the old man comes out and he's like, "Do I smell some jambalaya?"
I made a little bit of it, but not by too much. But feel nice and healthy now.
That's good.
Chuck says before he pats his belly, and after he does it about 3 times, he ends up burping. Also, can I get rid of this dying effect now?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He was never dead in the first place.
Sir?
Oh, considering I dropped to 0 HP, it does consider for dying.
Fair.
Sir,
Yes.
I wanted to thank you for helping us out. Could I possibly give you a couple of silvers just as a thank you? Must be hard living out here by yourself.
Oh, I'm an old man. I paid off my dues. I've watched the sun come up and down for a real long time now. Real long time. I'm just doing my part to help out my fellow man. You know what I mean?
I do actually. Yeah, I know what it's like to just kind of give selflessly, and I really appreciate you. That's well, you're good. I'm sorry. Do you have a name?
I'm just a healthy farmer, boy. That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Farmer. We appreciate you.
No problem.
Can I give you a hug?
No.
He comes over and he gives you a big old bear hug.
Never mind.
Phil picks him up and just like holds him tight and then sets him down gently. Oh, thank you.
Nah. Thank you. Y'all brought some life back into these old bones last night.
I'm going to look to the group and be like, alright, we got 2 options. 1, we can try to go back and kill, or 2, just go to Ashvana. Chances are we're going to have to deal with them again later.
I'd say go to Ashvana. They have the resources to handle something than we do right now.
I would have to agree. I think it would be better to go back because, I mean,
Yeah, I was
half-handed.
Alright, but I get the feeling this Bondingo guy, I don't know, he gives me a weird vibe. By chance, Cross, and you can leave this to you, has Chuck heard the name Bondingo before?
Chuck has never heard the name Bendingo before.
Okay.
We're on a different planet.
Yeah.
What was that? I was half dead yesterday. What did the letter say? Didn't we find a letter or a writing of some sort in Goblin?
Yeah, we did.
Chuck?
Basically, it was saying that Bandingo was eating goblins left and right. That's probably what forced him to get more people. Bandingo is south of the goblin camp.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm pretty healed up. It could go both ways. Maybe it'd be a good idea to go buy some more health potions or health elixirs or something.
Yeah, that, and I think after our reward, I got some I want to make for them just special.
So we're all in agreement. We head back to Ashvana, report whatever that we found, get our reward, and continue on our day.
Good with me.
All right, well, let's head out. Let's do it.
All right.
All right, somebody roll me a d20.
I'm not.
I got it.
Not me. Not with my dice rolls today.
Oh my god.
Why does this game hate me? Why does this game hate us in general?
Right? We're trying so hard.
Probably because of that, because we're tryhards.
We're not even tryharding that hard.
It just wants to make the game more enjoyable for us. That's all it is.
We're in pain is what we are.
Are we going to end up in jail again?
Do we run into the goblins?
Please,
No.
committed a crime.
No, you do not run into the goblins. So, as you are all traveling down the trail, I'll just put you guys here, and then I'll just hold on. I just gotta.
Oh God. It's dynamic view. Hold on. Okay.
Can't see.
So, as you all are walking out in the open, your small little crew, you're out in a field. Syl was the one who rolled it.
Yep.
Syl is leading you down the way, and all of a sudden you hear a cry from above. I need sorry, Syl, I need you to roll me a d4, please.
Oh no.
1d4?
1d4.
No whammy, no whammy, stop! Three giant vultures swoop down from above.
Please don't.
No, Owlbear shows up.
Oh God.
Three owl bears swoop down from above. Wait, can they
We
fly?
barely handled one. Why three?
So
What
you see
the fuck?
two large pterodactyls in the air,
What the fuck?
screeching and fighting amongst themselves. They are large and they are angry. They haven't spotted you yet, but they seem to be fighting amongst themselves at the moment.
Wait. Shh, wait. I heard if you don't move, they can't see you.
Well, we have to move.
But we just
No, I
try to
said it-
sneak past.
Wide berth.
Wide berth.
Wide berth.
All right, roll me a group stealth check, please. So
Oh God, what could
everybody
possibly
just
go wrong?
roll me a stealth check. Be as stealthy as you can.
I'm going to change these.
Wait,
dice.
hold on. Oh, I have to
Next
click roll.
time.
Sorry.
All right. So, luckily they're very far up in the air. They are large creatures, and you see them fighting amongst themselves. One of them grabs the other one by the neck, and you guys quickly just kind of scamper on by. And luckily, you are not you are not seen by them and manage to escape
Whew.
back to the city of Ashvana.
Oh, thank God.
You did not want to fight those things.
After our last fight, I don't think anyone of us wanted to.
Interesting creatures, though. It would have been nice to stay there and watch who won.
I think we saw who won.
I think
Yeah,
we saw
right up
who
to-
won.
I didn't want to become lunch. So I'm glad we made it.
As you arrive, you see a small a small group of people. Looks to be about 6 people getting ready at the gate. They are just finishing up putting on armor, putting their weapons into their holster or into their sheaths, or holding on to them if they have a spear. When they see you coming, and 2 of them kind of gasp in surprise and come rushing towards you.
Were they about to
It's
send
the
a
two
search party
people
out
we
for us?
rescued, isn't it? Or
Yeah, it's
no?
the two people you rescued.
Oh.
They come out and they're like, "You guys are okay." Well, when you weren't right behind us, well, when you hadn't arrived at the city by nightfall, we were a little worried. We'd feared you got captured.
Oh, we
or
did.
worse.
We got captured, but we managed to get out. Unfortunately, the captain and his two friends, well, it did not end well for us, let's say. But we decided to just take the loss, get captured, got out, had jambalaya, all good day. Almost got eaten by large leathery birds.
Yeah, there was that. But overall, we're fine.
Some of
Of
us
course.
have some new scars, but we made it.
Well, we're glad that you're both, or that you're all fine. You had us worried.
Well, we need to talk to Fancy Lady. We got some info.
It's Dominica, Chuck. Dominica.
That's too long of a name. You're lucky I'm calling you Syl now. You earned that much.
Oh, thank you. It's better than obese kitty.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, fine.
Anyways, is Dominica around?
Sour
Is she back at the guild?
Yeah, she's at the guild. We have to head back there anyways.
We might as
She
well
was about to
follow
send us out. Well, we'll just follow you there, or we'll just lead you there. And they start leading you through the town. Eventually, you make your way back to the guilds, where you are seen and let into into Dominicison's little study, and she's sitting down at the end of the at her table, and she says, "Well, it's good to see you're all right. We were a little worried when you didn't make it back last night. I didn't tell you to go in there and exterminate the camp, just save the people."
Yeah, well, it's actually a good thing that we did what we did. And Chuck starts to just kind of come on over, and he places the note in front of Dominica. Don't know if you can read Goblin, but this gives an idea of why the goblins were acting the way they were.
I can't read Goblin, unfortunately.
All right. Well, short version is they have a new booyog by the name of Bandingo. It was fine eating smaller sacrifices. It started to eat other goblins, so the other goblins started kidnapping people. Whatever this Bandingo thing is, it's starting to get agitated. So I think it might be prevalent for us to take a look at it. It's south of the goblin camp.
Chuck, you don't necessarily need to volunteer us to go after the big scary thing. We're just throwing
Oh,
that
no,
out
I'm not. I'm at least letting them know where it's at, so that way if things go shit south, they know where it came from.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Well, we appreciate you bringing this to our attention. She pulls open a drawer, and throws you each a leather bag. You hear it jingle as you catch it, and you all earn the 15 gold she promised you.
Nice.
Should we
I
do
will-
it ourselves, or will you do it for us?
I'll do it for you guys.
You said 15 gold, right?
I'm doing it for you guys.
Oh, okay.
Syl lets the bag, he doesn't catch it, it just bounces off of his stomach, hits the floor, and he reaches down and picks it up. Sorry, I'm a little slow. The really just a long day, long couple of days.
Sounds like it. But this Bendigo kind of worries me a little bit. But, well, I'll actually ask you, little goblin, since you are a goblin. How much trouble you think this could get us into?
Decent amount. But generally speaking, goblins will believe anything. Once met a goblin that thought the greatest of booyogs was a rock. What is concerning is that this thing whipped the other goblins into a frenzy. So whatever it is, it's starting to get hungry.
It is a little concerning. But you are right. They are goblins. Perhaps we have a little bit of time.
If anything else, probably be eating everything else. If anything, I'd say put some heavy security over by the farm side where the camp was at, and south from there. Just that way, no one else gets picked up before, Bendigo eats the other goblins.
All right. I'll set a small guard unit out there to secure the farms on the eastern side of town. Hopefully that will be good enough.
Oh, also one other thing. Beware of wargs. They're bringing wargs.
Great. Good. And she just kind of, you see her kind of take a deep breath. Well, you're welcome to stay at the guild now for free. So long as you sign up as guild members, you've proven yourselves worthy to the cause, and worthy and loyal to my people. So, if you wish, you'd sign up, become members. Very, very simple. You don't have to take any jobs or anything like that. Just have to sort of we'll offer you jobs, and if you don't want to take them, then you don't have to take them. But know that will just look poorly on you for the next time we offer you jobs or anything like that. There's also a job board outside in the main lobby. If you wish to just pick some of your own odd jobs. But for higher jobs, usually we'll offer those to higher members of the guild. But again, you don't need to if you don't want to. But just talk to the receptionist if it comes to that. If you wish to join up.
Do we have to sign a contract, or is it just is it at will?
You just basically give
It's an
your
out-
little group a name, and that's basically it. Put
Okay.
your names down, and you'll be seen as members of the guild. You'll be given a little card with a small caricature of you, and people will know that you're part of the guild at that point.
Oh, yes, we really want the card. Can we join?
Well, let us at least see the benefits. Maybe we at least hear the benefits of joining.
We get a card. with our
Uh,
caricature on it.
We can get a caricature from someone else, probably a street artist. I'm
Hmm.
I'm agreeing with Hiromi. We should
Okay.
listen.
Well, complete jobs and you get money. Some jobs can take you out of town. I know you guys are looking for information on the gates or on. Did you guys tell them about your companions or not? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
So then,
we don't even know if someone is on the other side, at least as far as I'm aware of.
Right.
I believe
So,
I asked. Oh,
go ahead, Vox. Sorry,
I
cut
I
you
said
off.
I'm pretty sure I asked them about my brother Ronaldo.
Right. And so at that, she would be like, I know you're looking for somebody named Ronaldo. You might find him in your travels. So the benefits is gold and traveling the world.
Wow.
Well,
We don't have a great plan, but you can also sometimes we can get some special offers for you or stuff like that.
Do we get discounts at some of the potion places or the blacksmiths?
Unfortunately, no.
If we join, will this make your research for the gate faster?
Well, because you've already returned, I will be sending off a missive immediately to also honor my end of the bargain about finding out some research about the gate. But it'll make your research faster, and the fact that maybe you won't be just killing time here. You could be out there earning gold to live.
I'm sold. Whatever helps the gate business go faster, I'm on board with it. I don't know about you guys.
Ain't got nothing else better to do. Fuck it.
it's the best that we have at the moment. Plus, at the very least, being able to travel around, and if this name does have any weight, we may be able to get other benefits outside of the city too.
Well, she had me at membership card with my caricature on it, so I'm sold.
You just wanted the shiny thing, didn't you?
I wanted a card. I've never had a membership card before.
You wanted the
All right,
shiny
so
thing.
Okay, you're right.
yeah, we're on board. We would love
Excellent.
to join.
Well, if then please go to the front, and sign up. We are happy to have you. She will give you all of the information. The moment that you finish signing the papers.
All right,
Oh, let's.
let's head out.
All right, let's go.
All right. So you guys head back to the front desk where you see an ellipsis once again. She's sitting out front and she kind of looks up and she says, "What can I do for you guys today?"
Hiromi's gonna be
We're
like,
here to join.
We are here to join the guild and help you guys.
we haven't thought of a group name, you guys.
Oh, I'm terrible at naming things.
Team Big Bang.
No,
Team Boom.
no,
Team Loud.
Team Big Boom.
no.
Team Drama Bomb?
I do like tea.
I like
Team
tea.
TNT?
Yeah, that too.
You see, he has a theme.
Let's go
Chuck,
with
not
that.
everything can be explosions, okay?
Let's try some other names that do not have to do with explosions for a bit, okay? I like Drama Bomb, but let's consider some other
Team
names.
Inferno.
No.
Oh, I like that.
It sounds a little too
Team-
aggressive.
Team Ignis?
Isn't that just fire?
I'm sorry, this is our character. Do we need a name?
You will need a name eventually. You don't have to pick it right now.
Okay.
Nah, I'm doing this for roleplay's sake.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about we think about it later and just get our cards? Right, Sil, you wanted your caricature, right?
I wanted. They said we would get membership cards.
Yeah,
And
let's go.
You would draw us on it.
Oh yeah. Sure, of course. Here you go. Sil, I need you to just sign out this form. Just your name, what you're good at, and if you have any special skills.
There's a. It says it next to where I'm supposed to sign. It says there's it says date, and
Oh yeah.
is that like? Are we going on a date or like what? What's
No.
today's date?
We never
Is
did
it today's
ask.
date?
We never did ask. Yeah, what is the date?
Today's date is the hold on. I have to look at my notes. Sorry.
That's okay.
So today's date is the first month it's the 45th day of the first month of the year or of the age of fire. Well, the first year of fire. And
the first.
yes, well, the first age of fire. You could just write 4501 995.
Okay, 45. Still reads the form real quick to make sure that he's not signing over like any of his possessions or internal organs. Do I have to make a check for that?
None of his fish.
Yeah, you can have my fish.
So you want to actually like super read the fine print and everything like that?
Well, yeah, Sil's not dumb.
All right. Still roll me a society check.
Oh.
Fuck. That's
That's not terrible.
As far as Sil knows, there's no signing over of organs or anything like that. It just says that by signing this contract, you accept you accept to lead your team as a member of the Eshvana Guildhouse, and will uphold yourselves as such upon duty.
so we don't have. I'm gonna go ahead and. Oh, okay, I'll sign it. It looks good, guys. It looks good.
That gives me a little
So-
comfort. Do any of you want to sign next, or should I sign next?
Sure, I'll go next. I'll go ahead and also, I guess, read the fine print.
All right, if you want to read the fine print, go ahead and read the fine print with the society check.
Society.
So you read generally the same thing. You just kind of are promising to, while out on a mission, to uphold yourself to the best of your abilities as members of the Eshvana Guild House.
Okay. Alright, I move to the side and hand. Who wants to go first? I mean, who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
I hand her me the feather or whatever we're using to sign.
Yeah. Hearing the two confirmations that the contract is okay and totally not legally binding by whatever dark means the power bestowed upon us are.
I mean, it's so negative.
Listen.
Trust me, as a technically in this world they're called Nephilim. As a Nephilim, it's pretty important to read the fine print. She's not wrong doing that.
Yeah, but can you do me a favor and can you draw a little mustache on her caricature on her card?
I can hear
No, I
you.
cannot.
Well, I didn't. It was just a joke. It was just a joke.
I can draw one for you though, if you want.
Oh, can you make it real thin?
I'll make you look distinguished. I promise.
We're gonna have identity.
No, not me. I mean, I'm a fat cat. You just the mustache. Make the mustache a little thin mustache.
We're gonna have identity problems because he's gonna have a mustache that doesn't exist.
I'll just tell him I shaved. Just put a
I
little
think we can
mustache.
give him a charcoal mustache.
No.
We can draw one.
That's what I
Chuck,
was offering.
Chuck, if you touch me with any charcoal, I'm gonna pick you up and I'm gonna hold you upside down and I'm gonna shake you till all the coins fall out.
Careful, bombs will go
You
with
see
it.
Syl just like create this like towering form over you, like looking down at you with a smile.
Gentlemen,
Chuck just
please.
looks at him and just raises his thumb up with just a deadpan expression.
Just like, no need to fight. We're on friendly territory. Besides, you wouldn't do that. He's literally a walking nuclear bomb. You wouldn't risk the health and safety of...
Just remember that I'm taller and bigger than you.
Okay,
Sylvastian.
Bombs don't care.
I'm done. I'm sorry. I don't know what came
Mine
over
is
me. I'm
just
sorry.
in the background, just seeing them bicker, laughing.
You can see Roberto also just kind of like just kind of shake it on your side as you laugh, and he's just like
It's the laughing frog in me.
Chuck just knows that he's being intimidated. He just doesn't care.
He just doesn't give a shit.
Look upon my field of fucks and see that it is barren.
Sebastian retreats.
all right. So
Yeah.
after you all, so does everybody sign the paper?
Yes.
Chuck is going to do a fine print check because if he didn't, the dwarf chief would be upset with him.
All right. So Chuck looks it over, looks exactly like you guys are not signing away your soul. You're not agreeing to anything. You're basically agreeing that when out on a mission, you will at least attempt to uphold to the best of your ability the Ashvana Guild House, and should you fail to, you may receive fines and or swift release from the guild. That's basically all that they're saying.
Okay, and I just want to double check. They're asking for name, profession, and what they're good at.
Yeah, like just special skills.
Okay,
Mostly.
well, for first name, he's going to put Chuck. And instead of it being fine, like inky stuff, it's going to be like very blocky and stuff because he's not used to using a fancy quill. He just goes, Chuck for the first name. He looks at last name and just draws a line through it. Profession, chucker of bombs. What are you good at? Explosions with a big with 3 exclamation marks. And he just makes a complete mess of the paper. At some point, he has a little bit. He for some reason decided to lick part of the paper to make sure it wasn't magic, and he hands it back to the attendant, and it is just a mess of a form.
Thank you, Chuck. I appreciate you. Explosions. And she kind of leans in. She's like, "Do you want explosions in the background of your character?"
Yes.
Okay, good. And she just kind of looks at each one of you, and you just see her kind of wave her hand, and all of the sudden 4 cards just appear, and she hands one to each of you, and it literally says your name, your occupation, and what you're good at on it. And for Chuck, the exclamation marks have added little tiny clouds to it for the explosions, and they seem to kind of move as you move the card, as do the explosions behind you, Chuck.
I got a holographic. Let's go.
Wanyu,
I was gonna ask.
your card comes out, and as you kind of shift your holographic card, nobody else sees it, but you can see your skin going from nice and pretty to what it was like when you left the gate, and then back again as you kind of move the card back and forth. And also Roberto is on your head, and as your skin goes from like not so nice to really nice, he goes from not so happy to smiling with gold coins in his mouth. Hiromi, yours also does strangely the same thing as Wanyu's, where you look human one way and not so human the other way. And finally, for Syl, yours, as you move it, your little holographic thing has no mustache to mustache.
Oh my god.
And it's just a thin little mustache over top, and you just got a smile on your face. You're the happiest little boy.
Oh, this is art. Thank you so much.
Now, those are your guild cards. They look different for you than they will for other people. They'll just they're special. Let's just say that.
Different how?
Really? Oh, go ahead.
Well, and she kind of like looks at Syl. She's like, "Can I borrow your card, please?"
Of course. And he hands it over.
And she takes it and she shows you Wanyu, and all you see is just a normal little sketch of Syl, and that's it. He just looks normal. He doesn't have his mustache or anything like that. And you can just see that he just looks normal.
Does the shimmering, does it look familiar? Does it look like the church that gave me bad vibes?
Make a perception check.
Oh no, I have to open up the sheet. Hold on. Come on, Silly, you can do it. You can do it. Something doesn't feel right.
So it doesn't look quite the same. This one just looks more like an illusion.
Oh.
And she just kind of like looks at you all, and she's just like, I just like to do this for fun. It's just an illusion. It'll wear off in a few days, and then your caricature will look like yourselves, and that's it.
Oh.
Like ourselves?
Probably just how we appear.
Right.
I can't even see what's on your card. I just kind of have this ability to kind of look into people sometimes, and that's why I can do this.
You're really skilled.
Oh, this is the only thing I can do properly. I'm not really a fighter or anything like that. I just like to have a little bit of fun at work. Otherwise it gets boring. Anyways, so once you've decided on a team name, you can come back and see me, and I can write one down for you, and it'll transfer over to your cards automatically. Every change that we make on this sheet, and she holds up each of your little things that you've signed, will change on your card directly. They're both linked, kind of magic. Some of it's really cool. Anyways, so we can change your team name and everything like that, or your group name. And she kind of points over to the corner, and she's like, that's the job board. There's usually a whole bunch of jobs, odd jobs around town, that you can make a little bit of money on. You just pick one, grab it, bring it up to me, and I'll set you guys up on it, or somebody else up at the front will set you up on it. And you do actually notice that there are more receptionists that don't seem as outlandish as Nellipsis does. By that, they all look mostly human.
Ah.
All right, well, thank you.
By the
sorry.
way, she says, and she leans in, I'm the only one who can make holographics like that. If you want to keep the holographic, you just got to come see me, and I can figure out a way to make it permanent for you.
Interesting. All right. We'll keep that in mind. That may come in handy. Well, thank you, Nellipsis. I think we'll take a quick look at the job board just to see what's available.
Of course, not a problem. Welcome to the Ashbrana Guild House. Welcome to the guild, and well, we hope you have a lot of fun.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
At that, she kind of like shimmies off, puts the paper into it starts putting the papers into some folders and behind, and is just kind of doing her own thing. You see her use her tail to pull out a folder from underneath the underneath, like lower down, and bring the folder up so that she can put the papers inside of it. As you guys head off towards the job board, there is a small crowd around the job board. A few groups just kind of looking at the various jobs on the board. There's everything from simple, I need somebody to stand guard at my house for a few hours. That gives like a single silver to like I'm looking for somebody to help me hunt boar for like a gold. There's a whole bunch of quests. There is one. There are a few quests that kind of stick out at you. There is a weird escort quest. It says, "Please escort me. Please escort me to the village of Saren." There is another quest that says, looking for brave souls to visit the elven city of Morimasari. And there is one final quest that is that says strange travelers or looking to send adventurers to the west. Strange travelers seen abroad.
Strange travelers.
Strange travelers.
Aren't we strange travelers?
That, well, yes, but that could also imply that there's more. Remember, a bunch of people came through before us.
That one seems interesting.
Is it within our rank, I guess you'd say? Our guild rank to take that one?
They just want people to explore to the west. That's really all they're looking for. They don't really state much else. So there's not really any like rank set on it on that particular one.
This sounds interesting. We should probably ask around to see how long it takes to travel west from Ashvana.
I have a
Is there a
question. Does
name?
it say how far out west they want us to look, or is it just look out west?
It just states explore to the west. Strange travelers seen. It doesn't doesn't really state anything overly like ambitious or anything like that. Just says that the payment will be 100 gold.
Does it say who it was posted by or who asked for this quest?
It just states the city of Ashvana. This particular one.
Oh, that's
Probably some of the works in the city, right? Posted that.
could be, but but even then, again, we're still looking for the other members of the caravan. And if we're not the only ones who made it here, it's possible we found that the others are out west.
It could be someone else, yeah.
I mean, if there's a chance to find my brother Rinaldo, then I mean, I'm for it.
Mm-hmm. And even if we don't find it, I mean, 100 gold is 100 gold.
That's what, 25 per person?
That's still more than what we got before. 15, 25, it's 10 more.
Fair.
Well, it's not always about the gold.
It's always
It's
about
nice,
the
but-
It's
gold.
always about the gold.
Well, okay.
I just like the fact that me and Hiromi have both decided, yep, nope, it's about the gold.
I like the one about standing outside someone's house.
For
That one also
silver?
seems interesting.
I mean, small money is easy money.
Also, maybe something may be lurking. You don't know. It's
I mean,
interesting. Why would someone want to pay someone to stand outside their house?
Probably because they're rich and they just want to throw chum change onto the floor. I don't know.
You don't know who signed it. You don't know who it is.
Well, how about this? Let's
So
take.
that particular one, though, Wanyu, does have a name on it, and it was given by Mr. Silverwell.
Mr. Silverware?
Silverwell.
Oh,
It's stated. Stated Alistair Silverwell is
he
the
sounds
person who
rich.
gave it.
Oh, he just sounds rich. Alistair.
you don't know that. I think that was interesting as well. It could help us warm up.
I mean, if you want to get your name out there, then be my guest. But I will definitely keep tabs on the out west in case no one else takes it. But what do we say? We at least stay around Ashvana, do a little bit of at home, I guess, quests.
We kind of have to.
Just get our name out there.
We still need a name. We don't even have a name.
We can think of a name later. For now, it's just a
Let's
matter of
just
building
go
a
ahead and just do
reputation.
little busybody work here at the city.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to look at the board. Is there anything mechanical like is there anything that I could use my expertise on as far as engineering or crafting shit?
Yeah, there's same as the other one. There's just small odd jobs for like a silver, and they're odd jobs that if you want could be towards your specialties, or if you're looking to guard, say, Alistair Silverwell's house, that is also an option that you could do. So yeah,
I'm gonna look at I'm gonna look at Wanyu. You want assistance or do you want company while sitting outside this guy's house?
Yeah, it would be nice if we all could go. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have a friend with resources if they have them, because we're not sure if they have money or not, but you know, small jobs, they help.
All right. Yeah, we can take that, and while that's working, I can work on another project during the daytime.
You are insistent we go and see this Alistair Silver... whatever.
Silverware? Oh, Silverwell.
Silverwell.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't this the guy that Demonica was saying that she had to go talk to?
Yeah, that's what I think. He just sounds rich.
He sounds interesting, right?
He
Paying a
sounds-
random
that's just the name.
stranger to stand outside of their house. How do they know we wouldn't be the ones attacking him? I don't know. You know?
Because we don't
If
do crimes.
anything, if anything, it could be a good way of cozying up to a higher up person. I'm saying this out of
Exactly.
character.
Oh, yeah, see, that's what I said. It will be, maybe we could find... This is also me out of character. We could, like, befriend someone with, money? Resources?
I know. I see where you're going. Hiromi just doesn't like it.
I thought she liked the money.
She likes
And-
the money, but she doesn't have to like the people.
That's fair.
That's the thing. You can just pretend. They don't have to know.
I'll Chuck is going to help out Wanyu for doing that quest, and if they've got to split the silver, then they will.
We could probably find a way to get more out of him.
Fine.
Maybe.
How about we all do it just this once? For all we know, we might as well do something.
Yeah, start something small, like warm up, and then we can go do the big one.
All right.
Okay.
If you guys
I'm
are
with you.
on board
What-
with that. If you really
what-
don't want to, this is me out of character. If you really don't want to, we don't have to.
Oh no, I'm just enjoying the character dynamics.
Oh, okay.
What time
In
is it right
character.
now?
Oh, go ahead.
it's about noon.
It's about noon.
Yeah.
Okay. It takes a full day to make the clunker junker, doesn't it?
It'll take you 3 days to make the clunker drunker.
Clunker junker.
It'd take me 3 days. Okay.
Yeah.
So you might as well stay here for at least like say a week, you know, so that you have your 3 days to build it, and then we also have a couple more days to like prepare, get ready, make sure that
Yeah.
it's safe enough to ride.
I mean, it's going to attract attention regardless of the fact, but it'll be another mode of transportation for me and one other person.
Roberto.
Oh, actually, Roberto can ride it. Roberto can ride in it free of charge.
Nice.
Nice.
Just put him over your head because he likes the wind hitting his his little frog legs.
And basically the blueprint that Chuck has made up is that it's based off of one moment.
If you say how,
It's based off of Krell's original design. However, instead of it just being a minecart with some jets to the end of it, Chuck has modified it a little bit to where it's now a minecart with tank tracks, and it has like a small dome that he can see out of somewhat with like 2 nozzles at the end of it, so that way he can project out the fire.
oh my god. Alright. Hiram's gonna sign and be like, alright, let's at least go and meet this Alistair Silverwell person. It should have the address on the job.
No, you have to bring the job up to the front desk. Somebody has to tell you where it is.
Oh.
That's how it like it works technically.
Alright. Well, let's go talk to our dear friend Nelipsis and see if she can get us started on this thing, shall we?
Sounds good.
Alright. We'll start small and then from there we'll go on. Hopefully this Alistair person isn't terrible. And I
All
say
right.
hopefully.
So you head up to the front desk to an ellipsis. She says, "Oh, you guys want to go be guards for all right, sweet. I'll just stamp here. All right. Take this with you." And she hands you a piece of paper. And Mr. Silverwell's estate is right across the street from the Silver Squirrel. And you guys can go ahead and talk to him. He'll give you all the details. And at the end of the work, he'll be the one to pay you.
Alright. Where exactly is the Silver Squirrel?
You stayed there 2 nights ago.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Apologies.
We've been through a lot.
Yeah.
That's
Forgive
okay.
us.
Alright. Let us go. We have somewhere to be, and it's not far from where we last took a rest.
Can we make
Alright.
a pit stop while we do it?
You want to go to and get this?
No, actually, I want to go into the church.
No, be my guest.
Chuck, because Chuck wants to see, like, who all is in this church, because if it's ever changing, like, is it just going to be him, or are there going to be other people in there? I'm curious.
All right. So is Chuck the only one going into the church, or is anybody else going to try?
We'll let Chuck go.
The
All
church
right.
gives me bad vibes. I don't really want to go in.
Chuck
I-
says it's burning. I kind of want to see how this plays out.
I want to go because you said I see it like shifting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with Chuck.
All right.
Don't
Um,
die.
Oh, don't
So,
worry.
Chuck, since you are the one who sees a burning church, you approach the church on fire and you can feel the heat. It's warm, but not uncomfortable. But it is like stepping into like more. It's like a dry heat almost. It's what it's what your brain thinks would being on fire would be like if you could survive it.
Okay.
For you, Wanyu, everything just seems fine. You see Chuck kind of like Chuck would probably flinch a little bit going up to a fire type deal, right? Or how does Chuck react going up to the church?
I feel like Chuck would be kind of like almost in like a trance-like state of just looking at everything, like like going out of the way if there's like pitches of burning stuff for the most part, because I wouldn't think that it's like an inferno, but I'd feel like it was a constant kindling, smoldering church almost, where the heat is still there, the fire's still there, but it's not scorching. So he'd kind of like just be walking around in a trance, like just looking almost at like walls that are like being licked with fire, that sort of stuff.
All right. So as you open the door to the church, all of the sudden, Chuck, the moment you step in, you can still see Wanyu, but Wanyu is very like faint. Like you have to focus to keep Wanyu in your view. Otherwise, she just kind of disappears into the background, and you feel like, in a sense, you kind of are alone, but not completely alone. You feel the people around you, and if you focus hard enough, you can see them as well. But you're mostly alone. And then at the front, you see a younger woman clad in sort of well, like ember burnt clothes almost. And she kind of looks down at herself and can almost see what you see. And it's just a little bit interested. And then looks over at Wanyu and is even more interested as she kind of like looks and is like, and Wanyu, you just see people just sitting in their own little area. You see the world around you in like a weird swirl. There's sometimes you can see flashes of what Chuck sees, or flashes of another type of deity, or even weirdly enough, you see flashes of Sill's weird fish temple. Like you see flashes of it, but you don't actually like see it fully. And the woman walks up to you and says, "It's strange that one doesn't believe in the gods to enter this place. Normally they don't even see it."
Oh, I'm just here with my little friend. He felt curious, so I felt, why not come with him in case something were to happen.
Now, do I see this woman approaching where I would imagine Zeko being and just talking into the open air?
Yes. Yeah. Because, well, it depends. Are you focusing on Wanyu or not? Or are you focusing on, like, the church around you?
I I would be focusing more on the woman because she just started randomly walking and
Okay, so
speaking.
then at that point, you definitely the woman wouldn't be moving for you. She would just she only moved for Wanyu, basically, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
And she just kind of looks at you, Wanyu, and says, "Well, if you'll excuse me for a second, I should tend to your friend first.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
My apologies."
Oh no, no problem.
At that, she kind of, the person at the front looks at you, and you watch her walk over to you, and she just kind of bends down to look into your face and says, "It's strange to see one pray to fire so much."
Fire good. Fire greatest of booyags. Along with boom. But what are you?
I'm the priestess of this church.
You priestess of booyag?
Maybe. And she doesn't quite know how to react, almost. I'm priestess of many things. The church gives me knowledge of what you need to get through the day, so to speak. If you pray to fire, I have never seen one who prays to fire before, and thus it will take me a while to learn your ways. We don't get many goblins in here.
Not many goblins sociable. What's
I
your
agree.
name?
My name is Kostrisha. You may call me Trish if you want.
For now, I call you... Ember Lady.
All right, Chuck. Then you may call me Ember Lady.
Chuck immediately goes wide-eyed. I never told you my name. And he slowly reaches for his alchemist fire.
Calm down, Chuck. No
How
need
you
to
know my
worry.
name?
The temple told me.
Oh.
Uh-oh. We lost Chuck!
Oh
We
no!
lost Chuck!
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 Ah!
Thurlin, are you there?
Back.
Okay.
Lives!
I literally thought that you died. Chuck-
Roby and I are still outside, right?
Yeah, we're.
Oh
still
yeah,
outside.
you both are
Okay.
still outside.
So I was saying, how did the temple tell you?
At that, she's just kind of like, well, I know the names of most in my flock. The temple takes your knowledge of what you believe and makes it form, gives it form. And I have to interpret that. And also, and you don't hear this, Wanyu, by the way.
Okay.
You don't hear any of what's going on.
I just. What do I see?
You just kind of, you see her with her eyes closed. Like she seems to be in a trance almost.
And Chuck is just talking to this woman in trance.
Yeah. Chuck is basically actually talking to himself, almost.
Gotcha.
And she just kind of leans in. She's also like, I also had a little bit of of help from your friend, Wanyu.
I see. Oh, okay. So the temple acts as a pocket dimension that separates each person to come in based on their preferable beliefs. And Chuck just out of nowhere starts going into like a mechanical explanation on how it would be as if it was like a pocket generator or something similar to that nature.
And honestly, the priestess's eyes go wide. She's like, you figured it out that fast.
I do engineering a lot. I haven't got a chance to do it recently, but I do. And it was an idea I had at one point. Didn't have the materials because I kept blowing other things up. It's a long story.
Well, welcome to the Shifting Church, Chuck. Should you ever need guidance, I am here to help. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have others to deal with. And please, feel free to look around. Pray to the Booyog if you need to. And if you need anything, just call out. At that, she just kind of shimmers away from you, Chuck. And Wanyu, you see her open her eyes and say, your friend's in good hands. I take care of everyone in this church. And normally I don't get to see people who are able to truly see me. And you, Wanyu, would see this person in front of you. And that you're the only one who sees her quite like that. Everyone else sees her a little bit differently, but you see her like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she just kind of smiles at you and says, well, so long as you don't disturb anybody, you're welcome to take a look around. And just know that this is a safe place.
Oh, yes, no, for sure, no. You don't have to worry about me, and I'll make sure to also keep an eye on Chuck. He just really he's a very curious little goblin. But you don't have to worry about us.
Of course. Well, have a nice day. And with that, she kind of turns and she goes back to the front, and you see her go back into that sort of trance-like state she was in before.
Mm-hmm. So I turn to Chuck and I'm like, well, did you get what you were trying to look for? Do you want to look around? Would you like to tell the others?
And Chuck, you hear that in like almost in like the back of your head, kind of. It's like a washed out like kind of call. You can hear it because she's directly talking to you. But it feels almost far away.
Chuck looks around and he doesn't immediately see Wanyu. So despite everything, actually, can I make a performance roll?
Go for it.
Okay, if it's... I'm basically going to be as loud as humanly possible, and I want to see how many people I disturb.
Bruh.
By being like...
I literally just told her, do not worry about us. You know what? Just do it. Do it. It's fine. Do it. Go ahead.
Oh my god!
What does Chuck say?
He uses his hands as like a microphone and goes, Wanyu! Well, I got what I wanted! We can leave now!
Do I see him?
Yeah, you see him do that.
All right, I'm going to... I'm sorry, go ahead.
You also go ahead and tell me what you're gonna do.
I was gonna say, as soon as I hear him say, "Wanyu, I just grab Roberto and I like chuck it in his mouth, and I grab him.
All right. So
I grab him like a little kid. You know when you grab a little kid by the hand and you like walk him out.
Yeah.
As you do this, you kind of like look shyly towards the priestess, probably, I'm guessing.
Yes, I like look at her and I'm like like a little like one of those like those smiles.
And she kind of gives you a like knowing smirk and just like goes back into her trance. And you both exit out of the church, and inside of your throat, Chuck, you hear, "Hey, why is it so dark in here? Somebody, what? Why is it wet?"
I have to ask, how many people did I disturb?
You don't know.
I know I don't know, but I'm asking out of character.
You don't know.
Ah, damn
You
it.
don't get to know out of character.
You will never know.
You will never know.
I know that giving you too much information, Thurland, personally, is a dangerous act. So...
Dangerous territory. We do not play around here.
But Hiromi and Sil, you see them come out, and you see Roberto in Chuck's mouth, his little tiny back legs kicking out, trying to like.
So because Chuck doesn't know what's in his mouth and doesn't know what's grabbing him, he's fighting the entire time until they finally get outside.
Oh my God.
And he looks at Wanyu and goes, "Huh."
I smile at him. I give him like a motherly smile, and then I just take Chuck out of his mouth.
Haru's just gonna look between the two of them and then be like, "So, do we want to know what happened in there?"
What?
Lady on Fire is a church. And Chuck basically goes on a mechanical level of explaining how the church works, as far as what people see and how it works and that sort of thing.
Do I have to do a
Go ahead, Sil.
Why was Roberto in your mouth? Like, I'm a little confused.
Oh, that part I don't know.
That's what
I heard Wanyu say something like really far away. I didn't know where she was, so I went to yell at the top of my lungs, and all of a sudden I had something in my mouth.
I see.
Just be lucky. You might have, had she thrown me in the other way around, your breath might have stunk.
I'm a goblin. My breath already stinks.
Sorry, what was that, Sil?
I was just asking Roberto if he was okay.
Oh,
or if it was okay.
I'm fine. Like,
Okay.
Just, a little wet. Hold on, and he just kind of you see his eyes kind of like flip inside of his mouth for a second, and he just starts counting. Yeah.
While he's doing that, Chuck coughs and like 2 gold coins pop out of his throat.
I was just Roberto's like, I'm missing 2.
Found them.
That's
and you just watch him like hop down and like kind of eat them both up, and he's like, "It's okay, boss. I got all of the coins. We're good."
I grab Roberto as he jumps into my hands, and I just pet him, and then you can see me like with my tunic, I'm just like cleaning him, cleaning this slobber off of him, just putting him back, and then I pat him. Good job.
You better give a bath to that toad eventually. I don't know if goblin slobber is good for your health.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Fun thing, I'm already dead.
purge it with, oh, that's kind of dark.
I wasn't talking about your health. I was talking about Wanyu's health.
Wow, you don't care about Roberto's health?
It is
Hiromi,
a reanimated
that's not
coin
fair.
purse. How do you expect me to give a damn?
When you just laughed.
I care.
I'm hurt, Hiromi. Hurt. And at
You-
that,
you
Roberto actually turns around from you. He's like, and you know what? I don't want to date your familiar.
No one was asking you to date Chi-chan. You were the one who decided to flirt with her.
No,
the
no,
worst
Hiromi, it's
possible
okay. No need to fight the coin purse, it's alright.
I'm gonna take a silver out and I'm gonna go give it to Roberto.
Are you actually going to give a silver to Roberto?
Here, buddy. I care. Here, have a silver. There.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay. Thanks, Sil. I
Romy
appreciate
doesn't.
it.
Romy might not care, but I care.
I know you and Chuck care.
How much is that? 1 silver? Let's go.
Yeah. 1 silver.
Hiromi's just like over
You
here.
can
Oh,
add
like,
that
you're such a caring individual. Oh, look at you, you're so nice.
Hiromi's over here like, am I the only one seeing sense in this group? Is this what's happening here?
Chuck just kind of slides over and is like, "We do see stuff, but we don't care."
I care.
Remind me again why I'm stuck with the 3 of you.
Because we decided to take a stupid job.
Weren't we supposed to go to? Yeah, weren't we supposed to go stand outside somebody's house?
Yes.
Oh no, that's not the job I was talking about. I was talking about this
Oh.
entire expedition.
How we ended up stuck in another world, yes. Anyways, let's go do the guard job for this pretentious rich person.
Hey, wait. Just
And rob him in the
we're all
process.
here willingly.
Possibly. And Chuck just puts his arms behind his head as he walks out.
Oh, I like that idea. She walks with Chucks.
All
Still
right.
looks at Romy and just shrugs his shoulders and follows him.
God.
If you're expecting any semblance of cohesion and understanding in this group, you have sorely missed it.
Look, that's Chuck.
Yeah.
That's Chuck
Yeah.
and Wanyu in general, Chad.
Looking Alistair and Nifty.
Chuck is Nifty. Wanyu's Alistair.
As your group heads off to down the street, eventually you make your way to a nice estate. It's large, fenced off. There are 2 guards out front, and they kind of give you a look as you approach.
So, is it 3 or 10? I'm sorry.
It's 8 that you are going to.
Oh, it's 8. Okay.
Yes. So you guys eventually head off and arrive there, and the 2 guards kind of stop you and say, "Halt! We're getting ready for the party. Are you here on official business?"
Yes, we received the notice that Sir Silverwell was looking for a couple of adventurers to help guard his estate for a couple hours, and we're here to fulfill that job.
Ah, you're here for the job. Excellent. Well, I will go and inform Mr. Silverwell that you have arrived, and please, if you'll follow me. And he leads you inside, and eventually, after a few minutes, you are brought into a small.
I'm sorry, I'll be right back.
All right. You are brought into a smaller office, where you are shown where eventually you see this man.
Oh,
And he's not sitting at a desk. He is standing, leaning on his cane, looking out at the town through his large window behind his desk. And he hears you all enter, turns around, and says, the adventurers. Wasn't quite sure anybody was going to pick up that particular job.
Internally, Hiromi's like, oh no, he's a pretentious rich fuck.
I'm sorry, what did I miss? I just got
We found Pretty Boy.
So this man is Alistair Silverwell, and he was standing at the window looking out at the town of Ashvana, the city of Ashvana. And as you entered, he turned around and says, the adventurers that I was expecting. I wasn't actually expecting. I wasn't expecting anybody to take that job for one single silver. But you never know until you try, of course.
We have
Yeah,
really low
fair.
standards.
That, and we wanted to see who you were. Heard your name before.
We just wanted to help. We're good like that.
I was dragged here
Well.
against my will.
You didn't have to come, Hiromi, you know?
Shut
Don't
up.
listen to her. We're happy to help. How can we help you?
Well, please take a seat first. And he rings a little bell on the desk, and behind you, a door opens, and a maid comes in and puts down some tea, some biscuits. There's a whole snack tray out in front of him, in front of you all, and he says, please have some tea, some biscuits, help yourselves. And you can see there's a little bit of caviar there as well.
Ooh.
And he's smiling at you all, but he himself doesn't sit down. And eventually he says, well, I can tell that you lot are not from Ashvana. You're
I have a
Mr. Silverware?
question.
Mr. Silverware? Can I have the caviar?
oh, of course.
Ooh.
What was your question?
Could I roll society to see if he's acting nice, or basically I want to roll society to see on a scale of 1 to 10 how much of a douche is he going to be?
All right.
Honestly, that is a valid thought.
You absolutely could do that.
Damn!
Damn.
A 19.
So, Chuck, you take a look at this man. You think on the like douchiness level, he's probably gonna be like at least a 5, maybe a 6, but probably it's closer to a 7.
So he's on the higher echelon of the noble douchiness. Okay.
He seems to be very high up there.
Okay.
And he is treating you with respect, with kindness, but it's also veiled. It's also like hiding something behind it. You can tell.
Of
Because
course,
He's about to ask for something more than what the job asked for, isn't he?
Oh, definitely.
you didn't have to roll for that. He has money. Of course he is.
Everyone knows when there's an easy
Yeah.
job for dirt cheap, they're gonna ask for more than what you can give.
Yeah, but it's interesting, you know. Maybe we can fall on his good side.
He's a douche. He doesn't have a good side.
Now,
Then we can kill him and take his money.
That's a fair option. I have the bombs.
Hold on. Let him speak. We can plot murder afterwards, but let him speak.
He looks at you, gives you a smile, and says, "Well, I know you're from out of town, and I would love to have you at my party in a few days. It would be great to show off some of the newcomers from the guild. And it would be a great opportunity for you as well. You get to rub elbows with some of the high society of Ashvana."
Will you be providing us with clothing and funds?
Ooh,
Seeing as
rubbing
we have
elbows.
nothing.
Of course. You can't come dressed like that.
As he says
No
that,
offense.
Chuck is going to burp.
Yes. Indubitably.
Oh, excuse me.
I am going to press this motherfucker's buttons.
But
Oh, this is going to be
everyone
great.
Everyone
And-
is.
Aren't you
I wasn't
happy
trying to,
we're
I just-
here?
It's a caviar.
All of you guys kind of see, like, immediately as both Chuck and Syl burp back to back. You can see his eye twitch ever so slightly.
Oh, don't be mad. The caviar was really good. I got a little bit of air caught in my stomach.
Oh,
Harumi
of
is
course. No
enjoying
problems.
this.
No
Oh, for-
problems at all.
Forgive our friends here. They're not used to, talking to people of your
Caliber.
what's it called?
Caliber.
Caliber.
Yeah.
If you
Well,
could
it was that or...
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
So it was that or I hack up a fur ball on your nice carpet, and I don't think you want that. So
I appreciate that.
you're welcome.
Anyways,
However-
You could show us to the job. That would be great. So we can get started, right?
Well, the job is for a few days from now. I would just have you all mingle, while keeping an eye out for trouble, of course. There are a few people who would like to get rid of me and my wife, so to speak.
and
We'll
Chuck
have
raises his hand.
we'll have people. He ignores your raised hand.
damn.
I'm still going to keep it up.
I know. He ignores your raised hand for the moment, and he says, "There will be people from all over Ashvana and the surrounding areas, and you may be able to rub elbows with them and, keep an eye out." And then he looks at you, Chuck, and he says, "Yes, how may I help you?"
If we are doing this, can I act as an impromptu alarm bell?
How do you mean?
When I find problems, I use boom.
Also known
Am I
as-
allowed to use boom?
You are allowed to solve the problems how you believe that they need to be solved.
Okay. I am free of warranty. Let's
That
go.
was the worst. This is our character. That was the worst thing.
That,
He
yeah,
could-
that is the worst
Yeah.
thing.
That was the worst thing he could have said to Chuck.
But
He doesn't know
His house is gonna
Chuck.
be blown up.
God.
He does not know Chuck.
Okay, but
So-
if he tries to charge us for property damages, just say you signed up for this.
Oh, yeah.
We gave you warning, and you gave us the go ahead.
Yeah,
We
that's what
have
I'm gonna say.
witnesses.
Wanya's not gonna
We're-
because he said that. Wanya's not gonna stop Chuck. She's just gonna let him go do whatever he
No,
wants.
no one's stopping Chuck anymore. The fuck?
Bound by the agreement, we were bound by what we signed for the guild. If you blow up, you can't solve every problem with the boom, Chuck.
Agreed.
But he just
however-
said I could use boom. It's an
Exactly.
impromptu alarm system.
I personally don't see anything bad happening. I will have professional guards outside as well as inside. And you all are just there as a little bit of extra motivation to make sure that things don't go terribly wrong.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Well, just
Keep an eye on the
letting you
goblin.
know,
Okay?
if when the house starts to shake, I found a problem.
Hopefully
All
it
right.
doesn't come to that, but just so you are aware, yes, that may happen.
Oh, that definitely will happen.
Well,
On you, please.
that is why your young goblin friend and your young catfolk friend will
Oh, they're not
be
young.
my personal guards, as
I
I
know.
will
Look at that.
you two, and she points to Hiromi and to Wanyu, will help my wife and be her personal guards. Basically, all you have to do is follow us around for the night. Make sure nobody pulls a gun on me, or her, or a dagger, or anything at all. And it should go off without a hitch. And
Maybe-
of course, I do not expect you to do this for a single silver piece. That is what I pay my guards, and you are supposed to be better than my guards. So I will offer you 5 gold pieces for a job well done, and an additional 10 gold pieces if my house is in one piece at the end of the night.
A security deposit?
Damn.
The box still shoots Chuck a glance at the last statement.
I just want to double check. An extra 10 gold pieces.
If the house
For
is in
its-
one piece.
Yeah, so Chuck, so I'm going to do what I did earlier. I'm not sure if people heard it, but I'm going to Chuck like sucks in breath with his teeth still clammed, going.
We will attempt.
I'll try.
We will attempt to do so.
Of course, if we are attacked at all during this party, I expect you to fully pull out all the stops. And,
Okay, I'm good then.
That was a
but,
terrible thing to say.
but
I don't
I
have
would-
anything super explosive yet.
I would appreciate it if you at least kept the damages to a minimum should somebody attack my party. However, once again, I do not believe that will happen. This will be very easy money for you all. And also, you get to rub elbows with the elites.
He sounds
It's a win-win.
He sounds like a shitty businessman, and I've known because I worked with shitty businessmen.
This is like
Just
the third time you said rub elbows. Like, do we actually have to rub elbows with people, or is that? Because I don't. I mean,
no, it's a
my
saying.
big.
May we at least know what this party is in celebration of? After all, you can't keep us completely in the dark if we are to attend.
Of course, it's my wife's birthday.
Oh, how old is she turning?
She is turning 30.
Such a milestone. Congratulations to both you and her.
Yes.
I know he
well,
looked young in the portrait. Can I do another society check to see how old he is?
No, you can do a perception check to just see
Perception.
how old he is.
I feel.
Sebastian starts licking his elbows.
Stop.
They have to be clean for when he rubs them with other people.
We have to rub elbows, though.
Sebastian, it's a phrasing that the rich people use. It just means we'll be in the same area as them. We don't actually have to rub elbows.
Oh.
That does not mean
If someone
you
asks
have
me to rub
start-
elbows with them, can I do that?
Yes.
Yes.
If they ask you
You
to
can.
literally rub elbows with them, you are allowed to do that.
Okay. He goes back to licking his elbows.
They gotta be clean.
Chuck, you're looking to see how old this man is?
Yes.
Probably 35.
Okay.
Um,
Whew, okay.
tops.
We avoided a lawsuit. Oh boy. Okay.
Okay, that's fair. All right.
So the
Chuck wouldn't have cared, but I did it for my own curiosity.
All right. So now that we know that we are going to be attending your wife's celebration at the very least, how are the details in terms of acquiring the appropriate attire, what we should and shouldn't wear, just general courtesy, as we are relatively new to Ashivana, and where we're from, traditions are a little different.
Of course. So, if you would like, we can take your measurements and I can have some clothing prepared for you. Or you may go to one of the seamstresses and give them this seal, and they will provide you with clothing on loan to us.
Okay. And that would just mean clothing on loan just means we just use it for the night and then we return it?
Exactly.
Okay. I'll turn to the rest of the group and be like, so what do you want to do? Do you want to use his seamstresses or go out and find something on our own?
I think the best thing to do would be to just use
Use his seamstresses?
Well, I mean, yeah. For me, I would like to use the seamstresses because it seems the most convenient. I don't know about you guys.
Would we have a say?
Doesn't care, but I'm going to say this out of character. I think it's better if we use his seamstresses, because if Chuck had his way, he'd just show up with the bow tie.
And honestly, yeah, I don't want to go look for stuff. Like, I don't want to spend my own money. Like, he has to give us them. This is also out of character.
Well, the thing is that he gave us a seal, so we wouldn't be spending any of our money.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of we can either go out to a different seamstress and talk stuff with her about her opinion about this guy, or we can use his exclusive ones and just have the measurements taken right then and there.
And
Probably would be. Oh, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I think it would be better to just use his. That way, I mean, unless you wanted to go out shopping.
Well, no, I was asking you guys to see if we were going to spend the day out in the markets or whatnot. Because I was about to ask him if we did go, which I'll actually just do in character now. If we do go with your seamstresses, do we have a say in, like, the design and what we are allowed to wear?
The color will be yours to choose. However, the design itself will be Ashvanan and the proper clothing for a party of such esteem.
It's probably safer we go with the seamstresses then, because we don't know what proper form of clothing here in Ashvana is.
Yep, that's correct.
Does this mean that I have to take off my armor?
Yes. For a little bit.
Well, you don't know that.
No, for his measurements, yes, but he can still put
Oh, for the measurements, yeah.
He can still wear his armor on top, though.
Yes, for the measurements, unfortunately, you will have to take off your armor for just a slight little bit.
You see Sebastian just get kind of sad. Oh, okay.
Don't worry, Sebastian. It's not like he's going to stop you from wearing your armor during the party. After all, if you are to protect him, you need to be well prepared, don't you?
I don't like it when people see my scars, is all.
It's only for a little bit. It's just to take your measurements. They're not going to be touching your scars or anything. Besides, you don't even have to fully take off your armor. If you're wearing clothing underneath, that's all you can be wearing. You are wearing clothing underneath your armor, right?
No.
He has fur. He has fur.
No, I don't have fur under my armor. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Can I get do we get like a private room so that no one else?
Yeah, of course.
Well, yeah, we're not gonna get naked in front of each other.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely get a private room.
Of course. And he smiles at you, actually a kind smile, and says, "You may go first, my young furry friend, and don't worry, my streamstress is very discreet. He will make sure that you are in perfect condition and perfectly safe."
Thank you, Mr. Silverwell. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Sebastian saunters off.
And yeah, you see a person there, a butler. He's a small gnomish man, kind of adjusts his tie and says, "Well, follow me, mister." And he takes you into a room that's right next door, and there is a seamstress there who takes your measurements and takes each of your measurements, and he says, "Excellent. Now we will have you come one night before to try on your clothes, make sure everything fits, and then the next night will be the party. And I appreciate you doing this." Now, he plops he grabs your piece of paper from the guild, crosses out some things, basically the 1 silver, and changes it to 5 gold plus 10 gold if no damage is done to his house. Or no wanton destruction.
Can't believe there's a fucking security deposit on top of the pay.
and then he signs under a certain line and hands you the paper back and says, "This is the agreement. As you can see, I've crossed some things out, made my little signature. So this is legally binding by the guild house. And should I fail to pay, you may go and complain to them, and they will get the money for you. No problems. However, I appreciate you guys doing this for me. And well, here's hoping it's to a wonderful night."
I'm gonna look at him and go, "Got a question. I know a lot of languages. Do you want me to tell you if someone's talking smack?"
Absolutely. If you want to, as they say, get down and dirty, please do. And you can
God
tell that he
damn.
does not know what the fuck he's talking about. But he's trying to be street.
I was about to say, I'm like, oh my god, he is really rocking the mid-7 douche meter.
How do you do, my fellow kids?
But he's acting like he should be 45 to 60 or somewhere, like he should be like 60, but he looks 35 and it's just not going over well.
Help. Oh my god. Oh boy.
Can I do a perception check to see if he's a vampire? Never mind. It's,
Go ahead. Roll a perception check. Wow.
What the fuck?
Wow.
What the actual living fuck?
I don't need it.
It's always when we
Thanks,
don't
game.
actually need it. It's when it's a dumbass fucking roll.
You don't know that. Maybe we need it.
So Syl takes a look at the man in front of him. And Syl is very much looking for any telltale signs of vampirism. You see him smile, but he has no sharp teeth. And Syl, that's other than, the other, like having a cross with you or anything like that, which you don't. Unfortunately, you have to say he's not a vampire because he doesn't
How does
have
he
sharp
smell,
teeth.
though? How does he smell?
He smells pretty good.
You smell like a rich dude?
Yeah, he smells like a rich dude.
Ah, yes,
Okay.
that rich cologne that
Fair enough.
costs way too
Smells
much.
rotten.
At this point, I think it's just the reason he's talking like that is because he comes from old money and he just doesn't know
Yeah.
how to speak. He was born high society. He doesn't know how to talk to other
Yeah, but you
people.
never know who could be
and-
a vampire and who couldn't be. So
No, that was a very valid question, Syl. But even then,
Oh man, wasn't sure. All right, I'm done.
When I get to the when it's my turn for the seamstress, I'm going to see if I can't help with the altering of the design. And if you look in the general Discord of what one of our lovely friends have posted, I would like to try to wear that.
What?
A goblin pimp.
Goblin pimp.
Goblin pimp.
Oh my
No.
god.
That's so cursed.
If it's allowed.
So make a hold on. I think it's a diplomacy check. Make a diplomacy check as you're in there talking to the dude inside, who the seamstress.
Oh my god, why are the Hyrules coming now?
Yes, we get pimp goblin. Let's fucking go.
All right. He's like, I can make it flamboyant for you. Yes, a little bit of purple.
I can't,
Why not?
I can't believe Chuck became a pimp named Slickback.
Absolutely, I don't mind at all. Oh, this is exciting, he says. The seamstress or the seamster?
Simster.
Seamster?
I don't know. The guy who's doing the
weaver.
measurements.
The Weaver.
The weaver. Yeah.
I don't know if that's the correct name, but I'm just going with it.
Sounds kind
Anyways.
Ball.
Yeah.
He takes everybody's measurements, asks them all their colors, and then you are shown back out onto the streets and told to come back in 2 days. So
Okay.
you now have 2 days of freedom to go ahead and do whatever you'd like.
Well, I already know what Chuck is doing. He's getting to work on the clunker junker.
All right. So where are you going to try to build the clunker junker?
That is a great question. I'm gonna try to see if Ingot this has any space where he can build. If not, then he'll go find like a small dumpster site around the city and use that instead as a base of operation.
So you go up to Krell, your main man, and you kind of talk to him, and he says, "Oh yeah, you can build out back. Just if anybody asks, you're not affiliated with us in any way, shape, or form. Okay? I just want them to know that while you may be building, you're not free labor that they could just go around, that you could just go around our backs. All right?"
Yep, I'll just tell him that you gave me permission, but I don't work for you.
Excellent. Good. And he gives you a handshake. There's no written agreement, no nothing. He just gives you a handshake and hopes that you abide by it.
Oh my
Damn, he
God.
trusting a goblin?
To be
Krell's the
fair,
man. I'm gonna fucking bark at people that get too fucking close.
All right, Chuck, do the honors. Roll me a crafting check, please.
Oh boy. First step into getting our own moving fortress. Dear, +7? Holy shit.
All right, well, it wasn't a critical failure. So,
You love that. Oh, yeah.
So,
Love that.
Chuck goes in behind, starts working, and unfortunately, Chuck, for the first day, you botched it. It didn't quite work out the way that you wanted it to work out.
Okay.
So you don't lose anything. You manage to grab everything and are able to try again, but not for another 3 days, unfortunately.
Damn.
So your first attempt at making it just fell short,
Okay.
but just barely. So Chuck builds for 2 days and then takes it apart.
Okay.
I'm sorry. The dice were just not with you quite that
So
time.
because I have the blueprint for the clunker junker, that doesn't make any difference.
No,
Okay.
you are already at the max. So you spend the first day getting all the materials together, and because it was like 3 o'clock when you left the first day,
Yeah.
when you left the place, you would have just been able to get all of the materials together and get a place to build. The second day or the second night you put everything together, unfortunately you just didn't put it together properly. So you get to attempt again, but the blueprint just brings the crafting check down,
Okay.
so to speak,
All right.
for this particular thing.
Alrighty. So it's been 2 days, so it's time for the party.
Well, if there's anybody else who wants to do anything for the next 2 days, now is the time.
Oh boy.
I need to sell a short bow real quick. Can I just?
Yeah. We should probably sell the extra stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta
I'm running a
sell.
little heavy.
Yeah,
All right,
I
Let's
gotta
yeah,
sell
sure.
stuff.
No problem. So,
sell the stuff we got.
the dog slicer can be sold for 5 copper,
Okay.
Hiromi, if you want to sell the dog slicer.
Yeah, probably.
And the short bow can be sold for 1 gold, 5 silver.
Fine by me. I'll take it.
I bag it.
All right. So I will add all of that stuff for you, Hiromi. And I will take the 2 items from you.
Awesome.
All right. So Wanyu, what are you looking to sell?
The staff
Okay.
and the leather armor.
All right. So the staff can be is also 5 copper, and the leather armor is 1 gold piece.
If I wear the leather armor, will it bring my...
You do not have leather armor
Proficiency?
so
Alright.
your AC would actually be worse.
Gotcha. Alright, so you said 1 gold piece for the leather armor and 5...
Copper for and 5 copper
Alright,
for
will
the staff.
will you put it in my thing, or will like...
Yep, I'll do it for you.
Staff delete, right?
Yeah, just use the little garbage.
I will be
garbage
back.
next to it.
Okay.
The man looks at the ever burning torch. Your guys' main man, Krell. He's like, I can take that off your hands for 7 gold, 5 silver if you want.
Don't
Gosh.
do it.
I kinda
It
need
burns
mine.
forever.
At least keep 1 if you want.
You can keep mine, because I can't see in the dark.
We all can't see in the dark.
Oh, I thought that Thurlin could.
Yes, Chuck can, in fact, see in the dark.
Yeah.
Chuck is the only one who can see in the dark. It's better to have at
What
least
about
1
Sylvester?
No, still cannot see in the dark.
Oh, okay.
No.
So yeah, it's better to keep at least 1 on us, just in case.
Sil, what are you looking to sell?
Oh, I already sold it. Sorry.
What did you sell?
I sold the short bow for one gold, 5 silver.
Oh, yeah, okay. Good. Yeah. If you had a
Yeah,
short bow, yeah, that's
That was a short bow,
what I
yeah.
said it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
Yep. All good. All right. So does anybody want to buy anything? Like thieves' tools?
Yes.
Yeah. If you have proficiency in them, then yeah, you get them. Because I don't think I do.
I have proficiency in thievery. I don't know if that
that
counts. I don't know, Chris.
Yes, that is, yeah, perfectly legitimate thing. It is 3 gold pieces for thieves skill for thieves tools kit.
How much? I'm sorry. You said 3
3
silver.
gold, 3 gold pieces.
Oh, 3 gold. Yeah, I'll take one of those.
You only need one unless it gets taken away from you.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll take that one. And then how much is health potion? The one that I used earlier?
The elixir?
Yes, elixir of life.
Yeah.
The elixir of life. Elixir. Fucking I cannot spell. Literally, I spelled e-life, not life.
Dude, that's
E-life.
E-life.
Elixir of life. There we go. Minor elixir of life is also 3 gold pieces.
I'll take that as well. I need one at least.
Take 3 of those, please.
3.
I'll
Okay.
restock and get one more as well.
All right. So, I will. So you only want one on you?
For now, yeah.
Okay. So then I will minus 6 gold from you. And Sil, how many are you getting?
3, please.
3 elixirs of life. Oh. 3. All right. That is 9 gold from you. And Hiromi, you got 1?
Yeah, I'm just gonna buy a second one.
All right. Alrighty. Sweet. Okay. So, with that, it is the night before the party, and you all arrive at Mr. Silverwell's estate. His guards let you in without a problem, and you're each brought to your own little room to get dressed and ready to go.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Chuck looks like a freaking like a pimp, a goblin pimp. Yeah,
Yes!
he's even got he's even got like a nice little hat on his head.
Oh my god.
He's got a nice tie. He is dressed in purple. It very much clashes with his green skin, but you know,
I make it work, motherfucker.
He really does. Sil, you have a nice little tuxedo that goes underneath your armor, and they added a few. They gave you a few little fancier pins for your armor to make it look fancier as you wear that. So you've just got your armor on, and then a little tiny tie underneath, like a like a security guard wearing a bulletproof vest. And for the 2 lovely ladies, you've been given long floor-length dresses with a single shoulder strap over top,
Ooh.
And you have been given short gloves that go up to the elbow. They are made of silk.
God.
Nice.
In whatever color you wish to have.
Red, because it's Wanya's color.
Red is Wanya's color, and I suppose black would be Hiromi's color, or white.
At that, you're all the seamstress weaver comes over, double checks everything, makes sure everything is nice, and asks you if everything fits well. And after all of that, he leaves and lets you get rechanged, ready to clean the clothes and have them prepped for tomorrow. As you are leaving, the estate, you see Alistair Silverwell, Mr. Silverwell, at the bottom of the stairs, and he is speaking to this person right here.
Oh. Oh.
She's dressed fancy, and she has a smile on her face, and he is talking to her like any like any normal person would be. And as you come down the stairs, he says, "Oh, darling, these are the adventures I was telling you about. Everyone, this is my darling wife, Octavia." At that, Octavia gives you a slight bow, and says, "Welcome. Thank you for coming to my party tomorrow. You only turned 30 once." And
He has the same kind of arm augmentation that Demonica does.
I think that's just an accessory, right?
It's not. It's actually just an accessory. She does not have any arm modification or anything like that. It's just a large accessory, and she smiles at you all and says, "I'm excited to have you at my party. Some of the best people will be there. I'm just so looking forward to it. And thank you so much for being for taking this job and helping to keep me safe and my husband. I really appreciate it." And she absolutely seems completely different from Alistair. Chuck, go ahead and roll me a society check, please.
I was going to, but I didn't know if I should or not. All right.
Probably
What's
just-
the douchiness level?
Her douchiness level is low. Like,
I knew it.
Yeah,
like
there it is.
at a 3.
Okay.
At a 3. Absolutely not douchey at all. She really, really absolutely means it. And she comes over to you, Chuck, especially, and she's like, "I absolutely love your outfit. It's very non-Ashvanian, and honestly, I think you're going to turn a lot of heads tomorrow."
Well, I
Not
turn a
just
lot of
for
heads to
their-
begin with, so thank you very much, miss.
Oh my god.
Well, it's typical Chuck.
At that, she kind of gives your cheek a little pinch, and she's like,
Aww.
"They're so cute."
Oh,
I
you do me next.
absolutely, of course. And
And
she
so,
comes
like,
over.
still, like, fixes-
She comes over. She gives you a little head pat and a little pinch on the cheek. She's
Aw.
like, "Are you two protecting me tomorrow, or are you protecting my husband?"
We'll be protecting your husband. Don't worry.
Well, I'm gonna protect you both. And still, like, puffs up his chest.
Hiromi
I
will-
appreciate
And he, like,
that.
tucks in his gut.
Hiromi will clear her throat and be like, "We have our arrangements. The gentleman will be protecting your husband, and my friend and my associate Wanyu and I will be protecting you. Hopefully,
Damn,
it will be a
not
peaceful
friends.
night." Shush. This is a business relationship, Wanyu.
Right.
Oh my god, I love your purse. she says as she comes over and squeezes Roberto,
Oh, it
who
talks.
kind of like lets
Tell
out.
her that.
He you're the only one who hears it, but he lets out like a little puff out of his breath, out of his mouth, like he was holding a breath he didn't know he had.
Like the weak rivet. A surprise.
Oh, thank you. It's ethically sourced purse.
That makes it even more suspicious on you.
You must tell me where you got it.
Oh no.
Oh, well, you see, this is an invasive species. So, people kill them, I don't. So they use, their body, instead of just throwing the bodies out to, help the ecosystem, they get rid of them, and then they use the body to make these purses,
Wow.
That's what I said when I saw it, right? It's impressive.
I can't.
Very
believe you
impressive.
Just explain taxidermy. I cannot believe
Very
you just
impressive.
explained taxidermy.
I should have one made myself.
Oh God.
You should. You really should.
Don't. Her shaking her head behind her like, don't. Just don't.
They come in different colors, very fashionable.
Different colors? I didn't know frogs came in different colors. I always thought they were always green.
Oh no.
Oh wow, no. Mm-mm. They come in different colors.
Oh, she's so innocent.
Well, this one is yellow, I guess. That's true.
Yeah, I guess it's like a yellowish. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, because in my head I imagine Roberto green, and I just use that. But I guess I'll just go with orange.
I mean, it's up to you. He is your familiar.
Yeah, let's keep it that color to not make it like.
All right.
Yeah, orange, kind of like orange.
Oh my God.
At that, she gives you a short curtsy and says, "Well, I won't keep you for the night, but I expect us to have a lot of fun tomorrow."
Oh, we will. We will have so much fun. Right, Hiromi?
Why must you do me like this? But yes, we will have plenty of fun.
Excellent. Great. Well then, I will see you both tomorrow. And have an excellent night. At that, she grabs her husband by the arm and kind of wheels him off, like pulls him out of the room as you guys are escorted out by the butler.
Oh my God.
The butler.
That was.
What does the butler even do?
Oh.
Butlering.
Butler butts.
He bottles.
He bottled.
Oh, okay.
At that, you guys get another nice, good sleep, and we will end the session there for tonight.
Woo. Awesome. All right, I will be right
Right.
back. Just gonna end stream with chat.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll be back soon. All right, chat. That was today's session. Didn't think we'd get out of that sticky situation with the goblins there, but I'm glad everything ended up how it did. Now I believe it is the week after next week, so not the 9th, not the 18th, but the 25th. So keep an eye out on the 25th for the next session for this group, Team Drama Bomb, where we now have to play cards at a very fancy birthday party. Again, hopefully nothing goes wrong. I am very doubting at this point, but who fucking knows at this point? Just as a reminder to everyone who is not new here, Pathfinder streams, Forgotten Fantasy VODs will be uploaded both to Twitch and YouTube. as well. They happen every other Sunday, and I make sure to reflect that in my stream schedule. So the next coming Sunday, there is no stream. Just to remind you, there's no stream next Sunday, but the Sunday after that, there is a stream, alright? But beyond that, I will see you all Tuesday for another Cult of the Lamb stream. I cannot wait. I've had a lot of fun with it so far, and I cannot wait to continue. And then Thursday is more art, and then Saturday we are continuing on with Persona 5. We have finished Kamoshida's Palace, and now I cannot wait to continue, because I believe we are meeting the dramatic boy, not Akechi, but Yusuke. We're meeting Yusuke next, after we wait the change of heart, and I cannot wait for further stories with Yoshizawa Sumire. But until then, this is Nilly Talk, ending stream and cutting off the connection between my world and yours. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Goodbye!
Wrong next.